my eyes. My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours, ooh, forevermore. Wanna be yours, ooh, wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Don't need a light in the dark with you, it's a neon dream. I'm sleeping with all the sparks, yeah, you got a pull on me. No, I probably look like I'm losing my mind, but I swear every time your hands ain't mine. My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours, ooh, forevermore. Wanna be yours, ooh, wanna be yours. My head feels like a fountain, overflowing, going upside down. Giving me more heart, sky higher than mountains. Kind of love could turn me inside out. Wanna be yours, ooh, it's you that I adore. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours.
Hello there. Hello there indeed. Well, here we are. It's Saturday. It's March the 1st, and we got some Lego to build. We have, indeedy. We've got a love for Harry Potter. I certainly have, anyway. Bright Switch Bricks. The devil's in the detail there. We're both going to be building an amazing set that's come out. It's the bus. Now, I like the bus a lot, the night bus. I've got two. Or at least this is going to be my second one. Some of us have got literally a bus depot amongst us.
Hold on.
I love it.
Don't ask me the years of these.
Oh, that's well old. Look at that, guys.
Oh, that's the original, that one.
Sorry, I designed.
I'm pulling back. And then there's this.
We got
This
a
is the most
one.
recent one. And then there's.
Okay.
Oh, that's cute. My God, where is it? Where did that come from? That one?
It was. This is a really old poly bag. You usually are able to find it at a lot of like the conventions and stuff.
Oh, I'm 100% got to get that. That
Oh
will,
yeah,
that will go with the
And
London
it goes
bus.
really well with the mini double decker bus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got the mini double decker bus, by the way, Lauren?
Yeah.
Have you got?
it's right over there? I've got.
I
the
would
big
have been surprised if you haven't, but
one.
it's
Got
there.
some.
No, I was going to say that just seeing that, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I mean, it is based on a Route Master as well. So, or it's a variation of the Route Master, but it's essentially a Route Master, folks. But yeah, how are we all doing? Gaz, how are you doing? It feels like ages since I've seen you.
Oh, no.
How's it going, stranger?
I know,
It's
it's
been
so
4
long,
hours
you never
yesterday
arrive.
together.
I know. Yeah, I said right at the beginning in the green room, guys, come on, we can do this. 3 hours. Got blown out of the water. We spent an hour and a half just talking about how much we all like Bricktastic, let alone getting onto the pictures.
Post-tastic, a post-con stream.
It was, and the thing is, the nice thing was, Kev Gascoigne, who runs it on Fairy Bricks, he reached out to me. He says, "Are you going to be talking about Bricktastic tonight? A kind of like a reflection." I was like, "Yeah. Do you want to?" And he's like, "I'll come on if you got space." I was like, "I don't really, but you know what? Just come on anyway. It'd be good." So, that's why there was 9 of us last night, folks. And if you got 9 people on a panel, best case scenario is 4 hours. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. So we literally, I've gone to bed, I've got up, I've dropped the missus off at the station, come back, I filmed some technique stickers, shall we say, and I'm simply gone live again. That's it. Added a few extra cameras in and bits and pieces, and here we are. So, guys, you've not gone down the Harry Potter route. Or route,
No,
as
or
our
the
American
Harry
friends
Potter
like to
Route
call it.
Master. No, I've gone.
But it does begin with H.
Yeah, so I have gone. Horizon.
Ooh, like it, guys.
really
like
like
it.
these anyway.
Very
And
cool.
so yeah.
Kez, where did you get that? Because you didn't get that from Lego. Because it's got a.
No.
It's got a, where did you get it?
This was Automatic Toys in Caution.
In Caution, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, he's a good lad there. Good lad to patronise.
He is. No, I tell you what.
Nice guy.
Every time I come back from, I was going to say he's probably not been called a lad for a long time. I think he's older than us, isn't he, guys? So anyway, I'm joking. He definitely isn't. I'm way older than he is. But I wish I owned a toy shop. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe one day. But yeah,
Greg's Emporium.
I love it because the thing is, right, when I come back home from Bath, I always go that way. And you and I always try and meet up for lunch as well, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, guys, are you going to be... I feel like I'm almost in like an episode of like watching Edward kind of build something made of Lego in Twilight, because like it's your skin is like literally shimmering in...
Oh, it's because I've got the window here now.
Okay.
Like it was in the other room. So yeah, it's just gonna... And that's the blind shut as well. So
That's
it's
the
a good job
blind
they're
shut.
not
Oh, my God.
I'd match with
It
that.
totally feels like spring has come today. Like literally, yesterday was getting nicer. This morning, beautiful, and we got literally 10 days. And I'm so sorry the Lego TB aren't just arriving now, or stayed a bit longer. But we got literally 10 days of pure sun. Cool,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a lovely spring. That's what March is looking good.
Yeah, it's nice this morning. It's slightly frosty, but it's quite cool as well when it's like the sun's out and it's frosty. It's nice to look to.
It's perfect weather as far as I'm concerned. It's got the benefits of the sun, the longer days, the coolness in the evening, so you get a good night's sleep. Yeah, what can I say? We're in a good place. We're in a good place. Shame about the rest of the world, but there we go. Anyways, that's it. Really, we're going to start building, I suppose. Not much else to it. I don't suspect the stream's going to be particularly long. I don't even suspect there's going to be that many people watch it. It'll probably be something people watch on replay or something like that. But if you do, folks, do me a little favour. Check out the panels details down in the description below if you want to know who Brightest Witch Bricks is and Gaz is as well and stuff like that. Their details you'll find down in the description below. Check them out as well on Instagram. They do some really cool stuff over there. And you know what? While you're down there as well, do us a little favour. Give the stream a thumbs up. It's as simple as that. It really is. But anyway, we're here. I just wanted to build it. Otherwise, I would have built it later. I kind of had an inkling that I might have actually gone completely left field today and started building or finishing off. I was going to do a 12-hour stream today to finish off. Yeah, it was going to be a big one today, and it was going to be to finish off the Ninjago City set. The thing is, I got home Monday or Monday morning. I woke up. I was like, I ain't going to do that. I can't do that. I'm overloaded on Lego as it is. It was kind of one of those things that you kind of think, it's a good idea. I'll do that, and it's like, in reality hits, and it's like, nah. So let's pop that over there. I've got this bigger table now, so I'm still getting used to it.
I'm trying to work out if I am actually overflow the Lego still from the weekend, because I kind of just want to keep going. It's like,
yeah,
come on.
I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. Oh, there we go. So I'm using the app today.
Oh, I have one more. Oh, I still have one set. Oh, I haven't built my Diagon yet. I was planning on building it that weekend, and then stuff came up, and then I didn't end up building it.
So that would have been like the micro one, yeah?
Yeah, the micro one. I was gonna say, like, I've got everything built from this way of making sure that going into, I've got a lot of time off in my realm of time off scale. So I'm trying to use it to really get a good foundation to use it to. Christmas is still up over here. It's not been a good time.
Lauren. Honestly.
I thought I could get it all down. It is now more in boxes than it was at the start of the week. But that's just, you know what? You live alone. Flu and respiratory virus season just take hold of you and the hospital and the entire population just all at once. And you look up and it's March and you're just like, the tree is still up. So working on it.
But you can please yourself. You can. That's the nice thing. You can absolutely please yourself.
No, when you're on your own, you're just like, I'll get to that when I get to it. No one. Who else is here judging me? The cats.
Exactly. What are they going to say?
What are they going to do? They're just going to climb it. That's it.
Well, there's our first figure. Look, guys, look, I mocked something up. Look at this.
Oh, I wondered what that was. I said, oh, what's that for?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
See, yeah, I kind of got the idea off Jay. He kind of did something similar, and I just thought, oh, do you know what? I can kind of modify his idea and do this, and it's kind of just gives the camera something easier to kind of zoom in on. Anyway, that's the idea. It's the first time I used it, and it's on Harry Potter, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I do like his torso. I have to say, I really do like that torso.
Yeah,
Be nice
Blue jacket.
Be good. Yeah,
Classic.
it'd be good on a sig fig. If I ever update my sig fig,
Jacket.
yeah, I think it's right. Right, we'll pop him
don't
there.
change it. I've only just got your sig fig.
Oh yeah, good point you have. I can't believe Gaz has only just got my sig fig. I can't believe it, Gaz. Like honestly.
Whereas I can give out any because I just it's like finish mock, get sig figs. Finish mock, I think. So it's like,
Oh yeah. So for years now, Gaz has been moaning at me that I've not given him a sig fig, and then it's like, hold on a minute, I haven't had your one yet. And of course, when I asked him for it to trade, it was like, nah, no, don't have it.
No.
Unavailable.
Unavailable.
Yeah.
Back order.
Yours is a custom one, isn't it, guys?
no, it's a an actual torso, but I just need to. You can get them in bulk from Germany, so I have to do that. But then I've got to change all the hands as well because I went for flesh tone and it comes with just yellow. So it's like, oh great. So I just have a bag of hands then, which is a bit grisly. But
I get you.
I've got to send one to all the guys that were over from overseas as well because see Nicole, Mateus, the bees as well. So got to work out.
Well, I'm gonna see you in May.
that's true.
So if you've got one if you get them by then, I can hand them out to the peeps that are going to Chicago.
Oh, actually, I need to give Fab one as well because she gave one to me via the bods as well.
Oh.
So
Oh, I was forward thinking of her. Wow.
Yeah.
I really want. I would like to get like bricks made and stuff and whatnot. That's on the ever to-do list. I would like content to go along with it, but we can't have it all, can we?
Oh, I wasn't gonna say.
Can't have it all, can we?
See, I can't say anything because as soon as if I ever dig at anyone about it, they'll just say, "Yeah, how's your city coming along?" I'm like,
Oh.
it's getting there. It's never been closer. I can see some clear paths now. I've just got a couple of reviews I want to do, stuff to finish off, and then we'll get to it. But there was
Fast forward. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is. We are kind of slowly moving.
See the light at the end of the tunnel to start the city.
Yeah,
Out of one tunnel into another.
That's what it's like. That is what it's like. But no, I'm looking forward to getting into that. But it's just getting to that point.
Time.
It is a time thing. Actually, it's not through the love of it. Hey, we've got the autistic hobbyist stat there as well. THH. How you doing? I hope you had a good day. Yeah, it's just time. That's all it is. And I kind of would like to make. Oh, I got the vlog to do. Got 260 videos to sort through today.
gosh.
Yeah, it's
not many then.
At a convention.
yeah. I mean, a lot of that is B footage, grant you, but there's a few interviews on there as well. But I was kind of live on the floors with like proper beyond the brick mics and stuff like that. Nicole, it was good. It was a good laugh. We had a good giggle out there.
Yeah, next time you'll have to wear a red shirt.
Well, here's the thing. I did realize. So I've got this shirt in bright red. The same shirt, this Adidas shirt, but it's red. And honestly, there was about 4 people wearing bright red shirts that day, and 2 of them were beyond the brick, and one of them was me, and the other one was just Kev, I think, with his fleece. So yeah, it kind of. And I honestly, I didn't do that on purpose. It wasn't on purpose.
You don't think about it.
I did. I just thought I've not worn this before. I'm going to wear it today. And then when I got there, I was standing next to him. I was like, "Oh man, I look like Beyond the Brick sponsored by Adidas." Yeah. It was maybe red's the colour. I've got Nimble Saucepan out there as well. It says, enjoyed the stream last night. We'll try and make more of it on Friday evenings. No sets for me today, having saving up for Lord of the Rings next month.
Yes.
Good day.
See, again.
That's forgot all about that one.
It's crazy.
Right. And then the Beauty and the Beast castle is
Oh, I know.
coming out.
Just,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It's just onslaught.
Relentless.
it is. It's just non-stop, isn't it? It's like, oh, give me
Although
that.
I had to teach, I may have seen I'm not really sure where it came from. It was from their magazine, the picture. It doesn't have a copyright stamp on it or anything. The color they've chosen to do kind of took me by surprise.
Oh, right.
Because I'm not a Disney adult girly.
Mhm.
I am classic. I am the movie, like the cartoon, the animation. So when I saw what the color that they've gone with, I was really like, what on earth is this? And so I had to then look, and they've modeled it much closer after the Tokyo Disney, which does make sense. But I don't know how many people
You're going to recognize it.
are going to recognize that. And honestly, the combo of colors is rough.
Is it? Oh, God.
I just don't know. I'm not convinced.
I'm not into Disney anyway, and you kind of not
Yeah,
either.
easy Pat. I mean, I don't really. I was really looking forward to this one because I have a lot of small models, like kind of like the Noble collection, like just small models of this castle because the library and Beauty and the Beast is my favorite. And oh man, I kind of got flashbanged by the lavender, so I was just like, well. One other thing I don't have to worry about buying.
There you go. This is a nice mold.
The Grim.
The Grim.
I really like. They even gave it eyebrows, which I really love.
God,
They're like
it's very
little-
fine printing, isn't
Right,
it?
very fine printing, little nose and eyebrows, along with his glowing eyes. Very nice.
And interesting. Here's a question for you: would you rather have had shrunken heads or the Grim? What would be your preference?
I mean, this printed Grim, I'd say, because I can get. We've had how many? One shrunken head is an actual. So we've had a printed. Hold on. Let's go through the years. Right. The first year, it was a print on the windshield. Right. Shrunken head.
That's quite good.
Print on the windshield.
Let's make you bigger.
Right. I'll go through the ages of the shrunken head.
Excellent.
First year, don't ask. I should have. I think 2002 or something like that, like the early 2000s.
It's cute. I like that
Great.
design.
Printed on the window. Not bad. We got something, and it's printed. It's not a sticker. Then middle year, we got a. You can see it in there. A little cylinder, like a.
Oh yeah, it's
a
green.
printed cylinder in there.
Yeah, I like that.
Kind of looks like a little Frankenstein head, in all honesty, but it's something. It's a 1x1 cylinder that we got printed, and then the most recent one, oh man, 2008. Let me see if I can. It's an actual. Can I get his face somewhere? I think I have it. Coins Ernie. Hold on, let me see if I can. This one's a little bit easier to, and he swings. It's even on like a swinging mechanism, which I really enjoyed. Let me. This one was probably the most accurate of all of them because it had its dreads.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, give me
Like
the
yeah,
heebie-jeebies.
it had the dreads. It had the like the small face and stuff, like how he talks and like his actual face. So this is out there, and there's plenty like this one. This night bus went on crazy clearance. So if you really wanted to find one, you could easily take this, order it off Bricklink for I don't know, probably $1. I'm hoping it's not much more than $1. And then there you have it. You have a complete. But it was a choice. I'd like to hear. George posted something, I think even today, about the night bus with its release and stuff. So
He is the Harry Potter man. He's the Harry Potter man after all, isn't he? He
for
loves
sure.
it.
So, who knows? Can I get this back in there? Here we go.
So guys, I've seen a few pics around today about the kind of new Marvel set that's coming out later on this year.
Oh yeah, the Endgame one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember. Was that man there in a mech suit? Because I thought it was Banner in the Hulk suit.
I think it's meant to be when Ant-Man grows bigger. I think, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it is? So
way.
it's not a mech. It's just meant to symbolise him getting bigger.
I think so. Yeah.
We got Clicking Cliff out there. Good to see you, dude. And we've got Trevor's videos out there too. Good to see you, man.
You guys.
Just a little favour, folks. Anyone who's just tuned in, do us a little favour. Hit that like button. Kind of, it just helps. It lets people know we're alive, because most people won't think, what on earth are they streaming already for this time? Even so in America. They'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe someone's streaming already this time of day.
Dude, some mornings Jane goes live at like 4 a.m. with his Gundam and stuff. Yeah.
Oh wow.
He's a grafter, old Jane. He's a grafter. Yeah, I do like the Gundam stuff, and I'm surprised Lego have never sort of done something like that, guys. Are you?
Yeah.
Voltron was probably the closest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think they need a more because it's already Gundam itself is already kind of a Lego set, just more intricate. So I don't know if they'd ever venture into that realm. Maybe like a commemorative set, kind of like a Lego idea set of some kind. I think I could see that. But so many of those Ninjago mechs you would show me, and I'm like, sure, it's the same. They're coming from the same IP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just it. Maybe that's just why they just haven't done it.
I think they kind of express themselves through a lot of those. And the Monkey King mechs, they're good.
They're good.
They're beautiful, some of those as well. Oh gosh. It's just the colours, isn't it? They had one of those actually last week for sale. They had like a store, and they had like really quite big reductions. And they had the big red Monkey King mech. That was like a really good price. It was like, oh my gosh.
I was tempted with that.
Do
you know what they had? I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and I was like, I picked it up, and I was like, shall I get it? Shall I not? It was £85 for a London bus.
Oh wow!
Yeah, like the big
That's
creator
crazy.
expert. I know, yeah. And I was just like, oh, and I was like, shall I get it? And I thought, no, I won't get it. But what I did, no, I was good, because I was just like, well, I've got one built, and I'm like, I don't know. I just thought I genuinely thought I don't need another one, even though it's kind of in brand and all that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
So I was kind of. I mean, that said, it didn't stop me picking it up and just carrying it around for like 10 minutes. I'm hard about it.
Very hard.
I did buy another modular though when I was there, because it was Birch Books, right, which I've got about 2 copies of already. Yeah. But it was 85 quid. It was less than £100. I was just like just for the parts alone.
Throw it on the pile. Put it in the cart.
Yeah, straight in there. But I did buy something quite special and quite left field, but it is super special. When I did the vlog, we was like on the Sunday. I was with Gaz, and I was just like, "Why should we just do the haul now while we're here?" And he was like, "Okay." So Frankie was recovering from the night before, so I said, "Do you mind just standing in front of the camera? I'll put it on a stand and stuff like that, a bit like how we did it, Lauren, when we was in Chicago." And we just went through what I bought and stuff, and it was really good fun. It was really good fun. It came out brilliantly, Gaz, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So
I actually saw a bit of it the other day on someone else's video, because they were doing like a walk around. So they must have been doing it on a Sunday morning, and they went past, and it was like we both just sat there, the camera looking at, and I heard a snippet. I was like, oh, I know what that is. Okay.
Oh, that's so cool. I've seen us on so many different things. It's bonkers because everyone else is going around with cameras as well. So you're going to get seen.
Yeah, I think I want to get one of those ones like with a gimbally bit like the one you've got. I think that would just be good, just to be able to take some more, getting into stuff a bit more, because I'm trying to use that camera that I've got is a bit awkward sometimes.
Well, they've got a new upgrade that's just come out, and it's meant to be beneficial for using it as a webcam and some other bits and pieces as well. So they're still developing it, even though it's been out a year now. So I love it, I really do. And this year I'm going in doing more vloggy bits. I want to do, like I did the other day when I just got the Bricklink Designer Program sets turned up, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm in the kitchen, just clear the island, and just talk about stuff. And like, I got it. This is what I got. This is why I got it. And all that sort of thing. I had to cut out about 3 minutes of it because it can only be 3 minutes long. But it was like, but it was good though. It was kind of taught me that you can just do it in your lunch break and then got it out in the evening after work. So I just try to make a little bit of easier content, but equally I kind of want to make some really, I wouldn't say high res because I'm still not using 4K. I'm still sticking to 1080p. It's just I had this epiphany. I was going to go, when I went to Bricktastic, I was like, I'm going to do 4K this, 4K that, and I was learning all that stuff. And then something hit me. I was like, oh, I've not got a 4K monitor, so I'm not going to see the benefits anyway. So I was just like, So I stuck with HD on there. I'm glad I did, actually, because it doesn't overheat and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. To store all that, it's doable, but you have to plan to store.
Yeah.
You have to plan to store 60-something videos of 4K.
Yeah. And you know what? I was up till the early hours of the morning. You're being quite proud of me, Lauren, because I was up really early in the morning, or late, depending on how you look at it. And I was just planning what videos I wanted to do. So I got 3 videos that I'm going to do out of this. I've already made 2 extra ones that I didn't know I was even going to make out of it. And it's, I don't know, I just want to plan my vids better, kind of think even about the shots before even that. Yeah. And on the first day, on the Friday when we were there going around, that solidified what I wanted to do, because I was like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I can do this type of vid, I can do, yeah. So I kind of put more effort and time into that as well. So,
nice.
So we'll see how it all goes and stuff. And then, because I always, for me anyway, at least this year, Bricktastic is a primer for Brick World Chicago. So, because guys, that free day we have on the Friday when people set up early in the morning.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's that, but for like 3 or 4 extra days. It's lovely as well. Yeah. It really is. And it's weird, isn't it, Lauren? On the days where where the public come in, and a lot of us kind of take a step back and then sort of come back.
Those are off days.
Yeah.
Because the polls are a lot, but the stanchions, and if I actually end up making what I keep saying I'm going to make, it is going to require a lot of watching. So someone is either with their builds, or if they didn't bring anything, they take a step back, sleep in, go somewhere else. The Harry Potter Chicago store is opening in early April.
Oh, nice.
Is it really? Oh my god! I didn't know that.
I don't know if there's a London one. There's a New York one. And then this is going to be the second one in Chicago. So I'm super stoked about that. So I've got to save a lot of money for that. I'm going to be like Lego who.
Yeah. Oh, that's good though that it's in the same state, isn't it?
Oh, well, it's in the same city and stuff. So I'm super pumped, because when I have been to New York, it never worked out that was also open or I was near it. And so I'm looking very much forward to visiting that on one of the private days. I'm just going to disappear. Just like, don't ask.
Yeah, but that's going to be like a very you day as well. So that's lovely.
Completely me. We'll see. I don't want to, I'm sure a lot of people will want to go, but I want to go and kind of just enjoy it myself and stuff. We'll see if anyone else tags along. The group is going to be a little bit different because she's posted this now. This is not me telling everyone.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, Emily's expecting. Baby Sarah is coming. And so they will not be at Chicago.
No, and that's understandable.
Yeah, completely. And so the landscape, I don't know, it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a little bit more calmer in a way of just like little bit smaller groups and stuff. And
yeah, and I genuinely don't mind. I like Brick Hive's going to be there this year, and I'm like, yeah, this is good because it will feel different. Yeah, not feel different. It'll be a slightly different experience, which is I definitely want that. I don't want them to repeat.
No, and the Twitchers are taking a gap year. It seems like a lot of them are.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting.
Okay, good stuff. Don't worry, folks. YouTube will be kind of plodding on like it does.
YouTube, and then it's by the time you look down, 2026 is going to be planning. Like a year is nothing.
Oh no, it's not. It's only, guys and girls. We're in March already. Like it was like Christmas was just a matter of weeks ago.
It's still up.
In some people's houses, it still is Christmas. No names, Lauren.
I've already admitted to it. Listen. Even my therapist said my tree's up still too, so don't worry about it. I'm like, it's been rough over here. Okay, we've been going through a lot.
Oh yeah, you're going through a lot, all right. That's for sure.
No comment, but we're going through a lot over here. So we're giving ourselves a lot of grace and a lot of slowing down and a lot of day drinking going on, and it's fun. I'm on vacation. I can say that.
This is quite the build, actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's solid.
Quite a nice little foundation.
It's pretty solid. Trevor says, I do try. That means the world to me. Thank you, Minifigures. Gaz on the back of Gaz saying, I love your editing, Trevor's videos. Really seamless and slick. I think, Trevor, am I right in saying, if you're still out there, you do it on CapCut? Because CapCut is kind of one I did play around with a little while. So I kind of see edits that people do, and I'm like, I kind of recognize the transition. It's like not Shy, sorry. I don't know what Shy uses, actually. Probably Adobe, knowing him. Or he'll use a high-end one.
Yeah.
But Brick Hive, he uses Filmora, and that's the one I generally use. So I recognize all a lot of the transitions and stuff like that, which is nice. It's nice to know. But yeah, CapCut is synonymous with TikTok, yeah. When that went down a couple of weeks ago, a lot of people became very irrelevant. But there was a bit of a hoo-ha about it in 24 hours.
I was just sad that it came back. I know.
Like, come on, let a few people sweat, will you? It's like,
yeah, man. Like, show the fragility of what they have put all their eggs into. I understand why, but sometimes it's just kind of like, you know that you're not entitled to any of this, right? It just can go away.
Back it up, folks. That's all I do. Even my technique videos, I back them all up, everything, because it can just go just like that.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Same for
they're
anything
saved. Damn, they're saved somewhere.
It's fine. I'm glad it came back for all my friends that are on TikTok. But I'm gonna make a note.
Yeah.
Didn't miss it. I never re-downloaded it either. I deleted my account, and I got rid of it. I was just like, this isn't. I was never on there anyway. I much prefer my Instagram doom scrolling. Thank you. I need to see something. It'll be on Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, and I think Instagram is the go-to place anyway. Really,
it's just nice.
Yeah.
I just like how I'm fed their better content.
And it's just nice that if there's one place I always suggest people go to kind of, I don't know, cut their teeth on things, you know, whether it be for TikTok or YouTube or Twitch.
So Instagram many Harry Potter Lego people are over there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of put me to shame. I'm just like, man, they're already like delving deep into this. This torso is from this and this head. And well, all right, we're getting this reused print. This was from 2006. I'm just like, oh my God. I feel like a fake fan over here and like, woo.
It's all about the vibe. It's all about the vibe. I've learned that one recently, folks. You don't have to know everything. You just need to go with the vibe of it. Trevor says he uses CapCut Pro. Okay, cool. I never used the Pro one. Trevor, do you do that all on your iPhone then, or do you do it on your desktop PC? See, this is another thing I like to ask people, techie stuff, like things that just you don't get manual. No one gets manuals anymore, which is kind of slightly frustrating.
Yeah, my mum always gets annoyed at that. I get it that for some people who are more tech savvy, but like for my mum, she doesn't really want to have to download something because she just doesn't. She doesn't. She wants something physical to read. Yeah.
Ernie, number 2.
Oh.
It's not a lot of pieces at all. It's quite interesting.
What, this whole set?
Yeah.
Because it's 500 pieces. How did it compare to the previous one for pieces? Actually, I can tell you because I got it up here.
No, I mean I'll Google it.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't think what I'm asking. Ask the impossible. Gaz is normally the recipient of most of the dumb questions. What is strange? It hasn't got the part count on there.
Oh, they've got a part count.
No, the previous one.
Now, don't they?
Yeah, honestly, the previous one, believe it or not, was 400 pieces.
Okay.
Shocking. I mean, that was a really good set. That previous bus is fantastic. I really think in the comparison video, I think what we're going to come up with is that there's going to be a weird combo of the past years, like the most recent one and this one, that is going to make the best of both worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I know. And do you know what I think that will be? In all honesty, Lauren, I think the best of both worlds, or all of the buses combined, will be a UCS version of it.
We've got to have that, guys. Like, it's got to happen, okay?
Yeah.
It's got to. I don't know how they're teasing us, though, with not having one yet, because it's this three-colored hunting bus. Add a make it a little skinnier, add another layer, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, guys. Get with it. It's so easy.
Oh, and there's definitely a market out there for it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Well, what's going to be very interesting is seeing if this new series, how it affects this Harry Potter line. We've talked at length about it, and I'm just getting more curious as that gets closer to, as more announcements come out, of just kind of like what kind of is going to come from that, and if it's going to help. Harry Potter numbers are fine in Lego. It's always it's still in the top selling. People thought back in the day it was going to go away, and it just got. Once again, I hear it. We've got a 6th Hagrid's Hut, another night bus. Yeah. But you've got a hot bus, like on the.
Well, they sell, don't they? That's the thing. If they sell,
I have plenty of friends that have just bought the new Hagrid's Hut and had never owned a Hagrid's Hut before.
Yeah.
So
I thought the same thing when I first got into Lego. I was like, why is everyone going crazy about Luke's land speeder? I just got into this and I want one, and I'm new to Lego. So, and if they sell, yeah. I like the wobbling beds. That's quite cool.
Yeah, that's fun.
Trevor's video says, yeah, I'm using my iPhone and then edit on my iPad. Oh, okay, I might do the same thing. How much is that for a subscription, Trev? And do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's a good editing? I mean, I'm judging on the fact that you do some great edits, so fingers crossed you think that's pretty good too. We'll put those in there. I think this is one of the first live streams I've done at this angle on a Saturday during the day, because don't forget, folks, it's been winter, so it's been mostly dark. But I'm using the blinds as well, so I can control the lighting in here, which is kind of nice. Unlike Gaz, he's in there somewhere, folks. He's like Mr. Highly Exposed.
I mean, that way you can see me.
I like seeing the reflection behind you. You got the larder behind you, I think it is, isn't it, or something?
No, it's the wardrobe.
Oh yeah, that's it. The larder that you're using as a wardrobe. I see.
It's a sort of car, isn't it?
And can I just say, I've just had a penny drop in my head. I'm looking at the screens and I'm thinking, I've got a lot of green going on in this room. I don't have an obsession with green, folks. I really don't. I just thought I'm going to wear green today because
March.
It's March, yeah. And I'm feeling green. I'm not going to turn into a great big Hulk or anything like that. But green blinds, green.
Or the leprechaun.
Yeah, I'll put more thought into what I'm going to wear.
Yes, leprechaun.
Yeah. I've never been called a leprechaun before. What's scary? Anyway, so, who's this geezer I'm building here? So this is Stan and Ernie. Was there ever a duo called Stan and Ernie, Gaz?
There's no Bert and Ernie.
Yeah. It's kind of the closest, isn't it?
It's Bert and Ernie, isn't it? Yeah.
Well,
Sounds like
Eric and Ernie's the other one. But...
Eric and Ernie, yeah. There's definitely been a couple of duos. I wonder with this geezer, with his hair does look good though with the mould.
It does.
Yeah. It's a really nice print actually on his torso.
Is this the last Ernie? Looks really familiar.
I think the print on the materials more stand out on the new one. I think or the other way around. One's more subtle than the other. I think the actual pattern.
Yeah.
How do I get him? That's the question.
Yeah,
got one of the new pieces as well. The stud with a clip.
He's the bus driver, isn't he? So let's
good.
get him. Yeah. I quite like the new one. The new one's for the car. I mean, he's an older man. He's an older gentleman, but the cardigan I think looks better. But yeah, here we go, folks. You let me know what you think about that. We've got Bricktastic out there as well. Bricktastic UK. Disappointed with the lack of gift we purchased today, so holding off. Yeah, I don't think there are any GWPs.
Nothing. Just like an F1 thing.
It seems to be like off for quiet on that front foot, then, doesn't it? It's like...
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's do a comparison.
There we go. Oh, this is my one. So this is the latest one. Here we go. We've got a proper one coming up here. So let's get out of that and let's do that.
So, as you can see, this one is the current one we're building. He's got a little bit more on the vest, but I think they're the same head. It's a reused head print.
No, I think the glass is a little bit different. The bridge looks a little bit different.
Yeah, the bridge is slightly different.
Huh. Can I just say, they look like the Weasley twins have retired to an old home.
They're basically twins. They're just kind of like, we look completely different. What are you talking about? So some difference. I like the double tie and like the more kind of like speckled texture on his vest compared to the other one. It's quite flat.
Guys are thinking, oh, I like that cardigan.
Yeah, it's a nice cardigan print, honestly.
It's good.
So not bad. Yeah, but you're right. The glasses are so minuscule. Oh, and it's taped. You can actually see the tape print on both of them.
Hold on a minute. I mean, your eyes. Oh yeah, it is actually. You can't get glimmers.
Oh my gosh!
Good spot. I'm like this. Let's get the microscope out on it. Very cool. This could do it, but there's a lot of love for that minifigure.
Good upgrade. That is a lot of love. Take that, Star Wars fans.
Yeah. Sorry, Star Wars fans. Wind your necks in.
This barely named barely appears. Nice bus driver.
Hey, you're never too old for Lego. Good to see you, dude. Hope you had a nice one. Thanks for tuning in to London Corner as well last night. Super appreciate that.
That's a good one. Yeah, I'm glad that was it.
Oh,
I've been replaying a lot of them.
Oh, thank you. I think they age quite well, actually, the London Call-ins. Yeah. I know I'm just putting it out there, and it's kind of like a thing in time, but I've been upgrading bits and pieces, especially when it comes to thumbnails and stuff like that. I've been putting more effort into those. Trevor goes on to say, CapCut offer different levels of subscription, paid $9.99 a month, but that doesn't include everything, such as editing 4K. But these are things that don't bother me. Can be a bit fiddly editing system. Yeah, good though. They're doing it with the iPad, mate. I got the iPad Pro, albeit this iPad is probably about 8 years old. But I do like having an iPad, I have to say. That is something I will definitely always keep to do. And when this shows signs of, and this is an iPad Pro from, like I say, 8 years ago, but Apple stuff just seems to go on and on. So
Now,
I got it really cheap. Do you know, this is an iPad Pro, and I paid 25 quid for it from work. They decided that they weren't going to use any Apple iPads anymore, and they said, and I said, well, I quite like using this, and this was years ago, and they said, oh, just give us this for it, and I was like, I wish I'd asked for more now. Anyway,
Could have asked for 2.
Dude, honestly, I would have. But then I probably would have sold it, to be honest. But to buy more Lego, of course. But yeah, it's one of those things you kind of get used to having the tablet around, and then of course I went for years. People, do you remember I used to like doing the pictures, and then people would send me the picture, and I'd show it up on the iPad. Oh, those are the days. I loved all that because it kind of shows how we've kind of improved things and developed.
well, even with the change of like, I was thinking of, it was so lovely to have Bonnie on so long,
yeah.
and you could tell she had a blast at Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Like I met everyone and all this stuff, and it's a really nice time capsule for, you know, when people have to like step away from the hobby or like come back and enter into it. It's really interesting to look back and see who was on and what was going on, and you know, there's even though it's quite, you know, like it dates itself, but in a good way.
Oh yeah. No, totally. I always say to people, if you want to know or want to see a segment, a cut section of what the AFL community were doing on this particular time around this one, just watch the episodes. Yeah, it'll be there. And you'll see. And the cool thing is, we're doing it 5 years now. So go back the first, second, go back to one each year, and you'll be like, blimey, things change rapidly, and
It does.
yeah, it's kind of cool. And of course, you two have been a part of that for eons of time. So, you know, great.
It is wild, you know, like I still feel, you know, new, but trying to conceptualize everything that's gone on in my life since I first like, you really remember the entrance in the beginning, and then it's just like a blur of lights and traffic, and then just here we are.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So I'm just curious about how many more night buses I'll be around for, man.
Yeah, this is true.
To measure your time in Hogwarts systems. Around, like, how many Hogwarts systems have you been around? Like, it's just like 2018 gray roof modular system. Just like, wow. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, when's the next big load of Harry Potter ones due out?
June.
It's June, right?
Okay. It's the big tower. That's
Right.
$200 something.
Okay.
And then I can't remember any of the. We might get one more section, but not a big one. That's going to be the big one of the year.
Okay.
And I haven't heard, I legitimately haven't heard any whisperings of, I think Lord of the Rings and stuff has taken over.
Yeah.
But no whisperings of like the fall, kind of like this year's equivalent of the Burrow
Oh, okay. Yeah,
of last year. You know, they always have that kind of fall D2C along with Star Wars in September. So June and September will be some releases, but I'm sure I'm going to get my act together.
So what is it?
I've been saying that for 5 years, Greg.
I'm not saying anything about content or anything like that. Don't worry. It's, I'll see it when I see it.
What is it they do? Because they do like a building or something one year and something different.
Yeah,
Maybe?
at least there's a
The other year,
style, but
maybe.
again, they can always change that whenever they want.
That would be
to.
that would be a great. I watch so much Twitch streams. That would be a great video breaking down of like, is there a pattern? And it's hard because two different teams have kind of taken over, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You had a
okay.
completely different team where the UCS Hogwarts Express was kind of the last hurrah of that leadership Harry Potter design team. And then kind of this new team came in with a new wave and a new, like all of these Deathly Hallows and kind of the darker sets with Malfoy Manor and stuff like that. So I'm unsure what's ahead of us. There's still plenty of UCS sets that you just pick a play set and make it bigger.
Yeah.
There's plenty to do. We're gonna get a UCS Hagrid set one day. You know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but that has some good content in it as well. You know. Oh, here we go. We're gonna. This is like
comparison.
a comparison of wands, almost like wands, but it's sticker application. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your one. I'm sure it's perfect.
It's quite nice.
And it is. It is quite nice.
I mean, it's an important part. These kind of the stickers are the ones you can't like. No, this is important.
Yeah.
And shame it's not printed, but I'm over it. I'm okay with that.
Was it printed in the last version? I can't remember if it was or not.
Good question. No, that was a sticker too. I remember that being a sticker. I think it was printed on. Nope, it was brick built on the 2 previous ones.
Okay.
I really like the fonts as well. The fonts that they use for the Writing of the Night bus.
Mm-hmm. Quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I like that. It's quite nice. Honestly, I love your British Britishness.
I can't say Puma anymore. I have to say Puma. I have to say Adidas. I have to say Nike.
Yeah, because that is the proper way of saying it, though.
I mean, it's just more. It is better.
It used to bug me. There used to be some geezer on it was a cartoon guys, and he used to go "Stone for the bear" and
Brave Stylus, isn't it?
Yeah, he used to go "Speed of the Puma." I'm like, what was it? It's Puma. And then when I looked it up, it was like, it's Puma. I was like, man, why does he say Puma? And I think she said, because he's a daft idiot.
No, I listen to too many British streamers. Too long.
Well, it's nice that we're rubbing off on you.
What's this?
Take care, autistic hobbyist. Hope you have a really good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, my friend. Never too old for legacy, guys. I don't think we are all going to fit on that bus, little old lady. Oh, I think we will. We'll squeeze on. We will. Talking to squeezing on. We've got Martin Andrew out there as well. How you doing, my friend? Afternoon, Lego lovelies. Good to see you, Matt, my friend. Hope you enjoyed last night. It's good to have you on there. It was
that Mad Lib side eye really needs to become a little cutout.
That was such a funny picture.
Oh, it didn't have to happen. It was like the look. I was like, oh, blimey. I was like, that's a side of Martin we've never seen before.
What did Mark say? He said what he said, didn't he? Something about encouraging Team B not to come over for Birmingham or something.
Look at Team B. God, I feel like I've seen so much of them.
Oh, they're just lovely.
Very jealous.
Yeah. It was just really nice having them over. And then of course we had Christopher over and Chad. I mean, it was just bonkers. Nicole as well.
And Jake Studs, I watched his Twitch where he reviewed everything. That was a really long Twitch stream. You think 4 hours of your life. Yeah. He did just as long of a Twitch thing, going through like everything, and I'm like, my guy.
That's good of him to do that. I might have been on that as well.
I'm sure you were definitely in the back of plenty of.
I think when he was around New Hashima, he came over to me and he was like, we're live on Twitch. I think this is the first time I've actually been on Twitch. But anyway, I was chatting for a few minutes and that was that. But it was nice of him to pop over. And yeah, he is the Twitch extreme. He really is. You ever thought about doing maybe Twitch instead of YouTube, or do you like the tubes?
I really enjoy edited content, and there is something about Twitch that it would make how I want to interact with this hobby and how I want to attend conventions.
Yeah.
As a girl, granted a a quickly aging 30-something girl.
Oh,
But as a woman, it's
Yeah.
very hard because the more time people feel entitled to your time, the more Twitch gives people a lot of access to you.
yeah,
Like, and sometimes I catch myself even you spend a lot, and it's one thing creator to creator and meeting people, like being very like, hi, like I'm so and so in chat. But sometimes that really isn't read. Like, I've watched you for hours. I really want to hang out with you.
yeah,
And to some people that's okay, and to some people they really want to do that. I'm going to go hang out with my friends. I'll say
Yeah.
hi. I'll be super polite, but I'm here for me and the people that I know and I'm close with. And so it's just something that I feel really uncomfortable about, spending that much time with that much access live.
yeah,
And I've seen it, and it's just rough. Now, and it's one thing if you're a part of a couple, and like you have even more, like you have more people between you and this, especially going to conventions and stuff. But man, when you're just kind of on your own and stuff, it can be something with some parasocial boundaries that people still aren't learning.
Yeah. I had a bit of that over the weekend. With I'd be talking to people, and then other people would just come over. I one case where I was talking to someone, and I know, like, it was quite an in-depth conversation, and then someone just came in on the left side of me and just blah 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 blah, and then someone came in on the right side of me, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, both wanted me. I was like, hello.
Yeah. Like,
And I kind of navigated it really well, but it is. And I was
you
talking.
learn to do that for sure, but
I was talking.
I can do it every now and then, and I love being like guests, and I love long like streaming and builds and stuff. But also I don't me live for that amount of time, like Twitch. I just have a very different persona than I kind of want to portray on, like, through an edited video. Like, not that I'm different or I'm playing a character. It's just I'm a different person in real life, and that would come through a little bit too much, I think, on Twitch.
Well, you are. You're quite a private person, and I think people just haven't got used to that. And this is, you got to remember, I guess, to a point as well. This is a new age.
Yeah.
I watch more YouTube and content on my PC and my iPad and my iPhone than I do proper TV.
Yeah.
The amount of people that came up just like to Emily and stuff. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're best friends. We watch you all the time. And that was a mother.
Really?
And what does that convey?
Yeah.
About boundaries to your daughter that's with you, and just like be really nice, or because we were trying to go get coffee. We were clearly not in the zone.
Yeah.
But man, they just grab people. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's so lovely and everything works, and Ross is there and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, this is stuff I've seen even in our small space. And sometimes because it's such a small space and we know each other so well, that can be misconstrued as well as...
Because we get on so well. And I think people come along that watch us all the time and then come over to us and don't read the room, the situation, and they kind of... They want to be where we are in our relationship. There now, and it's just, I don't know. It's complicated. It's a social complication. That's kind of new age.
It's the first time it happens. It is a bit of a okay.
So,
what do I do?
You're navigating just like, go, like, so nice to meet, and there it's nothing that you can't be like, approach it with kindness and politeness and knowing exactly where they're coming from. But don't be afraid to stick up for your barriers, man. Don't.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But in the other thing, I love live streaming. I think I would love Twitch, and what I love most is that I really enjoy seeing a lot of my friends. This is just me talking, so Greg can catch up to me. I know this. A lot of my friends, instead of really, they're changing direction from kind of more of the hobby focused conventions to creator focused conventions of kind of TwitchCon and VidCon and Vid Summit, moving towards kind of meeting with other creators and networking and learning new tips and tricks from that kind of angle, because that's what's next for them. And I would I would just love to go to TwitchCon. I don't stream, and you need, and what I really appreciate about those things is you have to be a creator and you have to prove that you are creators of a certain level to be able to get into certain spaces and stuff, which I 100% agree with. And I think that's like Vid Summit. Some of my friends are going to try and go to Vid Summit this year. And you have to have a certain channel of a certain range and pay $1,000. Pay $1,000 just for the ticket to go. And I, a part of me really appreciates that barrier to entry, because it's creators to talk to creators. It's not where fans.
Yes, yeah.
This is
it's
not
a good filter.
Creator. This is a place where creators are going to talk to creators and talk to each other. But it's fascinating, and I love that for them, and I would love to do that one day. But I'm good where I am. But it's so interesting to me. That's why I really enjoy I like this part of social media, because it's cool. And this content creation as well.
Yeah. And it's a pro of doing what we do, as opposed to, you got to take the smooth with the bad and stuff like that.
And the
good.
pros certainly outweigh, the rants. You're always
of course.
You're gonna have those in real life. That's it. But I love it. I love it to death.
The windows on this are quite different, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're shorter.
This is the part where a lot of people didn't like. This was a part of the critique that a lot of people had.
Really?
Yeah. I enjoy this difference. I think this is much more like the one that you see in Universal Studios.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because the windows are a lot shorter that way, aren't they? On the actual buses and stuff. So.
Maybe the old one, quite shorter, like square. But it's good. Chicago is right around the corner, and I just keep ordering parts. I'm not building it.
I agree with you guys. Trev, honestly, if you can next year, stay another day. I'd love to sort of chat with you and Tom so much more. You're a big part of the community, and it just would be nice to sit down, relax over a coffee, and just talk. It's a big thing. It's wild.
TJ's getting ready to go on his Ninjago adventure.
Oh yeah,
of course, that's happening today. Good luck, TJ.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for him. I'd love to have bought it today, but I'm gonna get it on a double points, double VIP points or something like that. I think. Yeah.
I have been so tempted, because I think if anyone wants to jump in on the Ninjago train, I think the current ones out, including today's, those two, I think pair super well together.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you don't even need City Gardens. Like City Gardens was cool, but it didn't really pull me in. The tram, the City Square, the one that came out last year, and this year's with the Gundam mech kind of like, very tempting.
Yeah. I know that.
I'm like, those would just pair really well together, and then you could just have those two.
I love this new one for the Pacific Rim kind of echoes of it. And Gaz knows I only got into Pacific Rim like 6 months ago, and then this comes out, and I'm like me, this is amazing. This is obscenely good. But yeah, I'm slightly jealous that he's getting it today. I'd love to get it today. I just haven't got the time to build it. I've got videos to make, and I'm like, you know what? I can get it when there's a really yeah. That's all it is. And I feel bad because I haven't finished Ninjago City yet, and I can't. You know, when you sort of think to yourself, no, do this first, and then buy it, and it'll be, you know, it'll be something cool. And this is something cool as well. Trevor's given us £9.99. 10. We called it a tenner. Keep doing what you're doing, as we'll love you for it. You are the base plate, but this is the community it builds upon. Thank you, my friend. Honestly, that does mean a lot. Genuinely, honestly, folks, I do this for the love of the hobby and the community. And I think Trevor, what would Trevor like? I think Trevor's he's got a little bit of James Bond in him. We've got an American on the panel today, so I think let's go for this one, shall we? Trevor Videos, this is for you.
Something we're making for the Americans. It's called a ghetto blaster.
That's such an oldie goldie, that one. I've got 5 I'm going to be working on, probably over this weekend as well. If I just need a break from the stream, or not the stream actually, the vlog. There's going to be a big vlog, folks. It really is. But I promise you, it will be a good one, and it'll be slightly different to the norm. It really will be. TJ, and thank you, Trevor, so much. I super appreciate it. Hey, Mad Libs. Hey, Trevor, says Titanium. Trevor says, hey, Titanium J, good luck on doing the workshop. Yeah, I'll be tuning in later on, TJ, when you get it. We've got Read Comics out there. Just listening to you guys talking about being in a public space as YouTube rock stars. Which band members would there be? So, as YouTube rock stars, which band members would you three be? I guess it depends. Yeah, just listen to you guys talking about in public space as YouTube rock stars. Which band members would you be? I suppose if we were a rock people, if you was a musician, let's go down that route. If you was a musician, which one would you like to be, Lauren, or which ones do you admire? Let's go for that one. I think that's kind of a
rock stars.
Yeah, are you into rock? I mean, you'd be Taylor Swift, wouldn't you? You love a bit of the old Taylor Swift.
I love a good Taylor Swift. I also one of my first CDs was also Coldplay, bringing in kind of the.
Very good. I used Coldplay, I think, for promoting this stream.
You did Sky Full of Stars. And I'm much more of a singer-songwriter, like lesser kind of people, or just kind of the song. There's a band called Saint Motel that I really enjoy. And sometimes just like an indie. In our band, I'd definitely be the tambourine girl. I'm just in the back. I can keep a beat. Tambourines back here. I'm here for show, flavor.
I think if I had to play an instrument, easily it would be the bass guitar.
You're such a bassist.
I'd probably I'd basically be because I can't play any musical instruments. Maybe the recorder. But I'd be lead singer. I go for lead singer.
Yeah.
Lead singer.
He needs to be the face of the band. Like, put Greg in front.
Yeah.
Sounds
good.
What would you be, Gaz? Well, actually, before you answer that, Gaz, Lauren, what do you reckon Gaz would be if he was in the band? What do you reckon he would be?
I could see Gaz playing a mean keyboard. All right.
I was going to say the same thing. He's totally keyboard man. But he'd have like rows and rows and rows of those keyboards, and he'd be like, oh God, what's her name? Oh, there's a really good singer out there.
I thought you were going to say one of the Muppets then.
No, yeah, Animal. But no, he's I don't know who the keyboardist was out there. But anyway, there was that one. I've forgotten her name now. Oh, it'll come to me. Anyway, the way she used to play keyboards was she had a keyboard on one side, and then she'd turn around, and then she'd play the keyboard on the other side. It was a bizarre thing I've ever seen, but it kind of worked. Yeah.
For keyboards, yeah. Yeah, that's probably about right as well. Loads of plates spinning at the same time, yeah.
Guys, honestly, you would. He'd be making up the little loops as he goes along.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that would be our band, and
I played the keyboard for years.
yeah, we could call ourselves, I don't know, the Swifties or something like that, in honor of you know who. Good question. That was a question. That was a very deep question for this time of day. Lauren, it's only like 8 o'clock in the morning where she is. It's because I played bass 15 years in a band. Went into writing comics. Easier to stay in the background in both accounts. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bass guitar, man. Tony Levin. Honestly, dude, if you really like good bass players, check out Tony Levin. He's on another planet. His timing is immaculate. It really is. I love the guy. Like, I literally buy his albums and they're just him playing the bass. As rock band, your name could be Clutch Power. I like that. Clutch Power. Or what about the anti-studs? Oh, that could be quite good.
The Snots.
The Snots. Yeah, we'd be punk.
Yeah.
British punk. Yeah, the Snots. Oh, I like that. Guys, we were going around with those sweets and trying to sort of get them in our mouths like they used to.
Hey man, Bricktastic t-shirt ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great in the Snots.
Oh, I've got an idea for some merch.
Hashima who? We've got the Snot.
Oh, new Hashima. I love seeing that. Honestly, I love new Hashima so much. Oh, in this in the British one up in Manchester, they had a Greggs. They had a Greggs there as well. Couldn't believe it. Honestly, when all I'm going to say to you lot out there is, when you see the vlog, when you see the mention of Greggs, the interview comes to a very quick halt after that, but it's quite a giggle at the same time as well. But yeah, love it. Yeah, good. And I met the chap from Read Comics. I actually didn't realise he was Read Comics. Now after last night's live stream, we kind of put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, I posted it on Instagram last week, and I just literally bought the sausage, or the hot dog, I should say, and. And then he came up to us, and it was a really weird thing. And sorry, Read Comics, I forget your name off the top of my head, but everywhere we stood, I'm not joking, everywhere we stood, 3 people came up to us and said, "Are you in the queue?" And we're like, "We're nowhere near this, any of the stores or anything like that." And they just said, "Are you in a queue?" And I'm like, "No." It was a really bizarre moment, but very memorable at the same time.
Let's look at stand here.
Oh, that was a flurry of things. Gaz, how are you getting on with the Horizon? Gaz has been all quiet. He has, since he's been building this. I think it's time to let us in your world of building, Gaz, and show us how it's going. What's your impressions of how it is? What's your thoughts?
I really like it. I always like the machines in the game anyway. But we've got the new version of Aloy, who's going to get washed out by the sun.
Yeah.
But she's really, really great. That's the camera. So you can't see it very well.
I'm glad that wasn't a one and done fig. I'm glad we got her again.
They love her, don't they? But she is different.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be the best fig of the year again.
They've the hair. No, I can't speak. The hairpiece is slightly different in that you still have that bit on the side, the ring piece, but it's not. But it's actually just completely hollow this time, with like the blue bit around. But you can still see then the focus then underneath, which is really cool. But you got a new. I'm fairly sure this is like a new bow mold, because you can change the feathers there to like blue candlestick on the white ones. So yeah, really, really cool.
I don't think the other one. I have the first Horizon Zero Dawn set, and I don't think you can do that with that bow.
No, I think it's was it just plain? Was it just like the old style?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of. I don't remember anything too special about it, but
then we've got one of the machines, the Shell Shock, which I've got this bit done so far, which is really cool. But it's got one of the new pieces as well, which is really, really cool. And it gives me a spare one, which is that stud. This is going to show me the stud with a clip on the bottom.
oh, very nice, game changer. Looks
Yeah,
like a tiny ring pop.
Yeah, that's so useful. Oh, what can they fit on the? I wonder if they can fit in a minifig arm. Actually, you could have it like almost like a watch thing, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Ooh, will that fit? If that fits. No, it doesn't. I'm not going to force it either. I don't want to break. I don't want to break it. But yeah, no, it's really cool. I really like. As I said, I really like the design of like the machines in the game, and I think they translate really well to Lego as well.
They do. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I've got a really good. Like people have made their own versions of like the Thunderjaw, which is like the big. It's almost like a T-Rex, and they're stunning. Some of the stuff people can do.
That's been leaked plenty of time. Like not leaked, but like fuzzied and made to be like this is the next Horizon Zero Dawn like set. Because it's such a good mock that it really looks like a UCS. Like if you put that on a black box with the right thing, like it really looks like a UCS version that's actually coming out.
I think people would buy it as well. Though. I think if it did come out this day, just do it. Come on, Lego. But
You want to. The Avengers Endgame set is now official.
Oh, it is official now. Oh, okay.
It is now official. I have noticed though the slowing up of leaks or getting the leaks out there now.
Yeah. NDAs must be working.
Oh yeah,
yeah, of course.
I was having some conversations in Manchester about that kind of thing, and they are knuckling down on it. But even in RFLM and all that lot, they're being very particular on how the messages get out there now. So it's Lego's maturing up in that kind of that sphere.
Time.
Yeah, it is a bit really.
Well, it's just there's so many things that you can do. It's kind of like the classic foil method of you release something slightly different to everyone, and depending on what gets out, you can directly go back and like, how does he have your version? Because we know that we sent this to you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Here's the thing, and I think the message. I say the message has to be the same, but not too samey, please, land peeps. I'd like to see some of your personality come through it, if you know what I mean. Yeah, the Polar Bricks. He said, "Oh, the rubbish Endgame set. You mean?"
Shots fired.
Here we go. Incoming Polar Bricks. Polar, tell us what. Now he's a massive Marvel fan. So Polar, let us know why you don't like it. I want to know. We want to know. Also as well, folks, we've got over 30 of you out there watching at the moment. Do us a little favour, give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you everybody for being out there. I know this is like super early or super late, depending on where you are on this incredible blue planet that we dwell on. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Anyone know how to get Stephen King Lego, as there is not a theme on for him? I really want some sets. Check out Lego Ideas. There might be something on there. Rebrickable. You'll probably find something on there. I'm sure some people have done it as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or of course, autistic hobbyist. Do a mock. Make one yourself. There's a market out there for it. That's for sure.
I'm sure the hotel lobby from
The Shining.
The Shining has certainly. I feel like I've definitely seen something like that.
That is a disturbing movie. It really is.
I don't think Lego's going to touch it officially. However,
yeah, especially the bathroom scene with the old lady. I was like, I can't. That really makes me feel uncomfortable when I watch that. I'm like this when I watch it. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
I get it off the screen. Fast forward.
Let's take a look. He says Greg's is good. Yep, love a Greg's. I've got to do a Greg's mock. It just has to be done. And he says thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Good to have you back as well. Half of the figs are the incorrect version of the Endgame film. Really? Oh, that's not good. And no Thor. Yeah, I know. Thor was like the big include to be there, wasn't he? Also, I feel sorry for Thanos with only one Chitauri soldier to help him fight all those Avengers. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's £100 set, so is it good for £100 though, Polar? or what would you have done different for the £100? I mean, the leaked pictures I saw, you just had all I could see was like loads of dimensional gates. But let me know how you would have done it differently. Mr. Phillips is out there as well. Andrew Phillips, aka Brickenbrood. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you last night as well, dude.
Yeah, it was lovely. Chill Saturday morning.
What's Frankie up to today, Gaz?
It's just relaxing at the minute. Doing some gaming, I think, at the minute. And we just have a nice chill afternoon. It's good that we don't have to drive anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just not in the mood for that today.
You seen your mum over the weekend at all or anything like that?
No, we did see her last week. She had a bit of a cold, actually. But, well, she's still got a bit of a cold. It's just not going. She's like, oh, it's still sticking around. So,
Yeah, there's just a lot of that.
Yeah.
It's been a bad season.
It's quite bad, yeah.
Yeah, it is
It's
a
bad.
very, like an abnormally bad season, and it's not just the virus, but it's a lot of pneumonias and influenza A, B. It's the vaccine was really kind of bad this year. It kind of missed the mark. There were some late shifts in the viral strains that kind of made it still very important. Still helps, to get the jab, but it didn't cover really what is made, what ended up being the crazy strain, and how they just do their best prediction models, and that just ends up happening some years. But it's been wild, and especially some GI bugs as well. Like, I feel really bad for all the parents out there because they're they're staying sick.
That's just exhausting as well, isn't it? Because
and then they fight it, and then it really is, and it's quite dangerous as well because these normal things that people can get over have been leading to pretty severe complications.
oh, we need.
Yeah, I agree, Martin. It's like what promotions? It's like.
Do we know when the Space Baby tram is coming out?
I think it's out today.
Maybe this morning later.
Yeah.
They said that it's not out yet.
I read something that they have to wait until all the Americas are online. So,
yeah. Ooh, yeah, 8:30. We're gonna need to push that to 10.
But it's definitely something I want to get.
I think it's gonna go. I think that's. I really think it's gonna sell out. I'm not really still a fan of putting in a. I may still not get it because I'm still mad at Lego for what they've done with the points system and buying things.
Yeah, they have come out with some good stuff though, and they've dropped the price on a few bits and pieces. Ninjago. I just throwing that out there as well. We're going to need a Ninjago Workshops version of that now. I'm liking Stan. He's a cool minifigure.
Yeah, I'll do the. Honestly, this one's kind of rough.
What don't you like about it? Is he? I don't like his cap. His cap's not as good as the other one. I'm looking at the other one.
Oh yeah,
that's good. And then I don't like that he doesn't have the little.
There we go. Let's do the comparison here.
The ticket grinder thing. I think that's nice.
Yeah, it's not as good.
But the face is better. I do like the face. A little bit more popular than, and you still have his suspenders and stuff, but he was quite a lanky dude in the movie and stuff. And I think we have a new. I think this is pretty new as an Azkaban Sirius Black print. The Daily Prophet.
That's really good.
So. But at least they added a side bag. So he's, give him the old hat. It's all right. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's
terrible.
just, it needs a combination of the
It,
good
it,
stuff
it,
on each
needs,
one.
it needs a combination of the two to really.
Yeah.
But it's all right. No bad at all. We at least got him.
Yeah.
Happy Saturday, Greg. Won't be buying any sets today, says Andrew. Yeah, not everyone needs to, folks, as well. There's a lot of stuff coming. That leads into quite nicely today's survey. It says it's March 1st. Where is the year going? And did you buy any new Lego sets today? Yes, 14%. Considering it 20%. Interestingly, no's 57%. Good on ya.
Yeah.
Save those pennies. Look after the pounds. We'll look after you. Waiting to get the fossil T-Rex. 9%. That's good going. That's good going. Reed's Comics says, yeah, Bluey sets now officially gone up on the Lego store.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people not liking the mold of Bluey. It kind of looks like a poor man's werewolf. Someone say, but
I think they'll do fine though,
I think so too.
because the people buying them are not the people that care about that kind of stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, it's Bluey.
They're kind of odd shapes to start with, though, aren't they? Because they're just kind of straight down, aren't they?
What? Yeah, I don't know how you'd really translate that over.
Want to make
Yeah.
good bookheads, but
Some stuff is hard to translate, and you've got to look at it as a fact is it's a Legofication of it.
Witness.
it's quite difficult to Legoify things, especially the more, especially humans trying to capture their face in like just a minifig head is.
Likeness, yeah.
Yeah,
When they get it right, guys, when they get it right, it's like it's uncanny, isn't it?
I like the Jaws guys. They're amazing in that set. They just look stunning.
Yeah. That is a set I'm yet to buy, but we'll be getting it.
Go your hard muscles off this.
Yeah, it's perfect for that, dude. It really is. And what do you think of this new version of the Night Bus so far, Laura?
Not bad. I like how they've done the curve so far. Very, very clever. I think seeing how they do the curves at the top. Once again, it's not bad. I think from what I've seen from the pictures, the chandelier is a bit of a downgrade, but nothing that it can't be helped or fixed or modded in some way. But there is a collector side of me that is quite satisfied when I get to add another version to the shelf of all my other versions. I know it's gonna get old, but it is something really satisfying. You're like, ooh, a new night bus. I can put this with my other night bus.
Yeah, it's but it's a nice little collection to have, though, isn't it?
I get a weird sense of enjoyment out of it that I don't know. Like, I'm not going to be the one to complain. Like, if I ever did reviews or just chatting about new, like what's upcoming, you're never going to hear me say, this is our 6th. And I'm like, ooh, the new 100 site. Let's see what's different about this one. Now, if it's like super samey and they don't I feel like Harry Potter and, I don't know about Star Wars. At least Harry Potter puts in a bit of more effort, I feel personally, to make them slightly different between versions. I don't know if the same can be said for, an X-Wing and stuff like that, but I feel that they put in enough effort because you like the minifigures and stuff to have enough of a difference, but that's one project that I really want to tackle. A large part of is getting all my minifigures together.
Yeah, you bought some stands in that recently, haven't you?
So many stands, and then they went on this. I've chatted over Instagram with so many people who had their first Wicked Brick experience as an American. And he's like, I've tried emailing them and they've apologized, but they haven't given me an update. And I'm like, listen, don't worry. It is going to show up.
Yeah.
But it might be 4 months. So just sit tight Yeah, and like no matter how much you email them, it's not going to change anything. And you take that at what you will, but if it's not ready to ship, and very blatant on their website.
Yeah. If it's not ready, like they're not going to do it quick or anything like that. They literally, I think they make them to order.
I still think, you know, like everything's made to order. I try and give them the benefit of the doubt. And while I was ordering those, it took me 5 months to get to like the last 2 bits.
Yeah.
Like it's, you just resign yourself. And I know they're trying to get better, but once I ordered them, I just knew I needed to order them then, like Black Friday, and just sit back and wait. I wasn't in any hurry.
Yeah, you do save a lot of money by doing that.
Yeah, or like the free shipping, the free international shipping promos and stuff.
Yeah,
you really wait. You got to take your time and know that. But I love those stands, which is why I bought them. But yeah, I've got to fill them now. Yeah, like hi Fab, morning.
Hey Fab. How you doing, Fab? Fab, are you thinking of going to Brick World Chicago this year?
Yeah, I don't even know who's going, honestly.
No, nor do I. I know you are.
Oh, yeah.
I am. So I kind of should be, but you don't know until very, very close to it. I know he's 2K AFOs are. Huh? I can't wait to see Dan there. Oh my lord, he's gonna be like, he's gonna be. He will be overwhelmed for day one, that's for sure. And then you kind of just get used to it.
More and more people will be coming out and talking about it. I know. We've got Shy, Josh. Shy time is my time. Josh from Josh Build Stuff.
Yeah. It'd be good to hang out with Josh, actually. Just a little bit more.
Vacation time.
Yeah.
He'll be around. He's got F1 to talk about this year too. So.
Oh, I know. Very exciting for him.
He'll be rubbing some elbows.
I need to check out his reviews actually, specifically on the F1 stuff, because I know like he's liked F1 ever since he came on London Calling.
He's just like, I was a fan before it was cool. Okay.
No, he is, honestly. It's a bit like the Fabuland though. It does make me laugh. Like all of a sudden, there's certain people that are like, oh, I love Fabuland, and you know, I'm like, really.
They always looked like Animal Crossing characters, and so if you like one, you're gonna like the other, and then all of a sudden this set comes out, and I almost feel bad for the OG Fabuland people because now it's just gonna be harder to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, when we was so there was this reseller when we was at Bricktastic last week, and he just sells iconic bricks. They're called, folks. And he just sells old Lego. I bought a set that is significant to me personally, and certainly wasn't cheap. And quite rightly so. It's like 40 years old, and it's it was a surprise to me that it was there. And as soon as I saw it, it was like a knee-jerk reaction just to sort of want it, no matter the cost. And that's pretty much what I did. Yeah, there was no even sort of... I kind of thought over it for about half an hour. Did a bit of negotiating with it as well. Gaz definitely helped me when it came to sort of putting my head in the right space for it. And don't necessarily be silly.
Right, man. Just like, come on, man.
I was like... Well, I was just shocked. I've never seen it for sale. That was the other thing.
And the price wasn't that bad, really.
I don't think it was. That was the thing. I actually thought it was a fair
compared to what you've bought over this past year of special sets. You're running out of special sets, Greg.
Well, so that was very cool. That was very cool. So I'm pleased to get it. I'll make some really good content out of it. It's so old, it will actually go with the monorail. So I need to do a stream where I build the monorail, and I'm going to do a stream where I build this particular set. You'll know what the set is, folks, when the vlog comes out, and it's absolutely significant. It does kind of go with what I'm doing, but it won't go with what I'm doing. But it is just one of those. It's like I've never, of all the years I've been into Lego, Lauren, and all the conventions I've been to and stuff like that, I've never seen it for sale. Like, but I instantly recognised the box, and I was like, oh. And like Gaz says, it wasn't so ridiculous, but yeah, I'm glad I got it. It will be one of those ones that comes out every now and again, and I can't wait to have a go of it just to make sure it works. But yes, very, very excited to sort of disclose what it is to everybody.
Disclose.
Yeah, this is what I put it. The reveal. But yeah, and it is significant. Because the thing is, like, you know, I've sort of said, oh, I bought this set this year. It's a White Whale set and stuff like that. And I have done that. And your White Whale set then becomes another one. But I don't want to be one of these people that says, you know, beginning of January, I bought my White Whale set. And then halfway through February, go, I've bought my White Whale set. What this set is a significant personal set that I wanted to get.
That's
yeah,
nice.
That's what I got. And it's a circle of life thing. But anyway, I kind of explain it in the vlog. I'm sure I did, Gaz, anyway. So
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I was there.
And so was Trevor, by all accounts. Trevor, and about CapCut Pro as well. Is that like the license that you got? Is it for life? Because with Filmora, I bought that about 5 years ago. Yeah, I do as well. Because
I don't think they do that anymore. And I would be really careful if you do, because they decide, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, well, they did. Filmora came out about a year and a half ago. And they said, if you want this update now, you're going to have to pay for it. And everyone was like, or everyone that had the same license as me was like, no, we've got this for life. This is updates for life. And they tried to mess around with some of the wording. Yeah. Even their influencers, they had big falls out with their influencers.
No, I watched all of that fallout. If there's drama, it finds its way on my page.
It was big, man.
It was good. That was a juicy back and forth, man.
Yeah, what's his name? Daniel Bedell. And
does he have the crazy hair?
Oh yeah, he looks like a rock star.
Yeah.
I love him. I love him to bits.
Great content, like a man of the people. And I'm like, I don't know who you are, and I don't have this either. But you call him out and you stick to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got well. They were getting bang out of order with it.
Yeah, like fine, we're gonna go to something else because Da Vinci and stuff like that is coming up, and you know, like they're.
And because of him, I was going to jump ship. I was like, yes, screw you for
There's too much competition in this realm. That all it takes is for people to be like, nope.
So since all that, Filmora have obviously sorted out their licensing and stuff like that, and sort of done the right thing.
Well, that's good to hear.
But yeah, they came good in the end. But they'll never it won't get forgotten for a long time. All that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it probably is. You pay £40 for the year or something like that, I guess. But just subscription services, man. It's just like
it's everywhere.
I know. I'm just fed up. Go back to the old days. We used to buy some software. You had it.
Have you heard that that's even being put in cars? Like there's some subscription services like that you have to sign up for to have heated seats work and stuff.
No way. Yeah. Honestly.
And some Jeeps are having, when you stop, commercials will play on the center console. It's coming. It's
horrific.
Coming. So make sure if anyone's buying a car, you need to know what questions to ask, because that's BS.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's horrific.
Jeez.
I know. I was just.
It's too much.
I would just go and live at the bottom of my garden, I think.
Yeah.
Just get an old car and looks like just really old petrol you can just do up. Yeah.
Yeah. A good old fuel guzzler, guys.
Yeah.
I won't even be able to afford to turn it on, let alone run it.
Very true. Yeah. So you can look at London on a map with it. So, yeah, that's as far as I can get.
I can get within like 50 miles of London before I enter the ULEZ zone. Trevor says the subscription isn't for life. It's a monthly subscription. I think there's maybe an option. So, blimey, you pay £10 a month. That's a lot of money for a subscription. But yeah, and even some things I was using a company called VDO for a while. And then I just kind of worked out how I can do what they do in Filmora to a pretty high standard. But they were good, but it was an expensive thing for what I wanted to use him for. DaVinci Resolve is supposed to be good. Even the free version is supposed to be good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of getting it. Yeah, it's very good. So I hear. And Adobe, I think Adobe prices are dropping, but they're ridiculous prices for the whole cloud thing that they charge. So the thing that everyone wants, they put it in the most expensive band in. And you know, when you just look at it, you just sort of think, God, you know what I mean? Everything that you kind of get this skeptical eye on life and everything, because it's just like you just know you're getting screwed over.
Just a bit.
Yeah. Anyway, anyone who's just tuned in, do us a little favour. Give the stream a thumbs up. Say hi in the chat. It's good to have you all here. And thank you for so many of you actually watching this time of day as well.
It's Saturday, man.
Super appreciate that.
Nice day as well. It's lovely.
Do you know what? He's lovely. Do you know what I'm going to do after this? This is a bit of real life stuff here, folks. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to finish off the sandwich that I didn't finish off eating just before the stream started. And I'm going to go and wash my car because it's a nice day for it. And that's it.
Rock and roll.
It is rock and roll, man. That is it. This is pure luxury. Getting up on a Saturday morning, kind of preparing the audio podcast, which is very cool, of London Calling, and then just building Lego. I mean, that's as luxurious as a Saturday morning gets. I mean, kind of ease yourself into the weekend. So I like to doing it. And you're saying cheeky. You know how it goes, Andrew. We're all cheeky little monkeys, really. Andrew's saying winter's returned back here today. It's freezing. It's cold here, but it's super sunny. Or actually, just thinking about it, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over the park. I think grab a nice coffee from the coffee store, and then that'll be that.
Is that another black sheep one? Is it?
No. I don't have a black sheep near me in this part of London. They'll find them up in the city. And they're everywhere in Manchester, which is kind of cool. But no, my one's just a local guy. He's got Pistachios. He's called. He's in the park, and it's like, so when you see the pictures of me with a coffee with like the very looking Italian trees in the background or anything like that, there's a track that goes around the park. It's brilliant. It is. Because so many people now come over the park and just use that track to kind of walk, up their steps.
Yeah,
kids. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it because you're getting out in the green area, and he does a decent coffee. Does a decent coffee. So happy days. And yes, that's what I'm going to do after this. And I'll come back, finish my sandwich off. It's a cheese and cucumber sandwich, very nice. With a packet of salt and vinegar crisps as well, guys. You know how it goes. You have crisps with a sandwich, and it's the most British thing you could ever have. And then tonight, I don't know what I'll do tonight, guys. I'm scared to say it, actually.
You're gonna have a kebab, aren't you?
Probably will, actually. Probably pick up a dose of the Black Death from it as well.
I ordered an extra large pizza yesterday just to have for the week.
Did you, Lauren? But that is a good way of buying. That is if I'm
gonna buy it, and I didn't want to leave my house, so I just had it delivered. Listen, I'm gonna get my bang for my buck if I'm going to pay for delivery.
Definitely,
and I'm not stuffed about having the same thing. I can eat the same thing. Probably.
Oh, I'm the same. My wife isn't. She's like, no, I've got to have something different the next day, even if she's batch stuff. I'm like, no, I can eat the same thing. If I like it, I'll eat it every day.
You're putting a bad name to girl dinner.
It's smart money in. TJ's off now. He says, I've got to hop off the bus. Tickets, please, everybody. Tickets, please. Have a top day, TJ. I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait. TJ, send me some pictures as well. Wherever you build over the course of this week coming on, send me some pictures for London Calling next week. And that goes for all you lot out there as well. Your Andrew Phillips, your Fab Blondies, your Martin Andrews, the whole lot of you. Do me a little favour, especially you read comics. Do me a little favour. Send me your pictures. Send them over to me, ideally, at my email address at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. Or, of course, just simply DM me, if you can't be bothered to do that, over on Instagram. That. I really do like the Night Bus font. I need to find out a little bit about that. There's little nicks in it. I like it.
You can get a font recognizers as an app, and you can just scan it, and it should match it mostly.
All right. I quite like fonts. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit geeky, I know, but I do actually quite like. I for a while I suffered. I didn't suffer it. I think my girlfriend probably did at the time. But I was kind of quite into something called graphology, which is the study of people's handwriting.
All right.
I kind of found it quite interesting because apparently you can tell quite a lot about a person from their handwriting. I kind of thought it was interesting.
I wonder, with the comeuppance of not many people know how to write cursive and stuff, and less people write things by hand.
Yeah.
How that translates to that. If as much of a person comes out in handwriting that they don't use as much.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that would definitely be affected by more electronics earlier on in life, where they don't have to really write out very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens, though. Can you imagine the day when writing or something like that it never becomes a thing anymore, or something like that?
Or it's funny because as soon as you think that's like physical media is going to be a thing of the past and stuff like that, the more that kind of is talked about, the more something happens in the world where you'll never win. It's a lose-lose situation. Because then companies get greedy and they're like, oh, you don't actually own this. Like all the Kindle Unlimited people. And
Yeah.
That's blowing up.
Yeah.
And that's why Barnes & Noble is making a comeback and reopening a lot of stores.
Physical
Because,
media, books, massive.
No, if I buy a book, it's mine. And it's mine. And the fact that well, not exactly you need this. No, people are just going to be like, and then they go straight back to physical media because you can't have that. And even things disappearing off of public forums that certain governing bodies don't think is appropriate. So then you have even banned books.
I mean, what's dystopian world is that where you banned books? It's the stuff of sci-fi, guys.
Just go out there, read Fahrenheit 451, read George Orwell's 1984. Everybody, just get it and read it because we're
nearly 100 years ago. This was foreseen. This was.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, but with those disappearing off of public databases and libraries and stuff, it's just unfortunate. And so, physical media is always going to be here. I even ordered some DVDs.
Do you know, I'm going to start 100% starting to do it myself. I'm gonna do it because I'm like, I love this film. I don't want it to. I don't want to change.
Yeah. I want to be able to watch it whenever. I'll pay whatever you want me to, and I'm not replacing my entire library of things with stuff, but I do believe in, I want to be able to watch this whenever I want. I don't want to have to buy a streaming service. I don't want to have to worry about that. Yeah. So I've bought quite a few things like that these days. And as I go down in my basement and blow off the dust of my DVD player,
DVD. I need to get a DVD player. They're blooming expensive as well. Yeah.
So what's that say about physical media? What?
Physical media,
yeah, just have a look. What one's
just
that?
Just arrived today.
Did it? Oh, it's a third Doctor. It is a third Doctor as well.
Yeah. First series of this. But they disappear. It's like, as you say, stuff disappears all the time, and you're like, or it's gone onto, as you say, like a different platform. You've
Or
got to
it's
pay.
on a different platform, or its own platform, or it's
Yeah.
nowhere. That's the worst. Just like, I'll buy wherever I really want to watch this, but like, oh, right now it's taking a break from anywhere.
Yeah, and it's.
Hey, Rosie.
But the other thing is.
Show she
This is
build as well,
really-
Gaz. Show she build as well.
Yeah, so we've got the yes.
I'm having a wine gum, Gaz.
Okay. Yes, you got the shell shock, and then it's complete, which is really cool.
Nice.
So he's really cool. I'm just doing.
Ooh, the panels on that, very nice.
Yeah, it's all brick built as well. There's no stickers at all. Again, it's really cool. But yeah, I found as well some of the weird things is some of the current things that happen in the news will sometimes influence whether something's available as well. So there's an episode of Doctor Who from 2006, I think it was, and it had Hugh Edwards in it. So that was taken off.
Did it?
Yeah, it was taken away from the media completely. It's been put back up there. He's been removed, and his lines are now being dubbed by someone else. And it's like, I understand that he's done bad and the rest of it, but that's a slice of history. It's like you're just never going to show anything he's done again. Because he did the Queen's funeral, you know. It's like
history is history, right? Leave
Yeah.
it as it was. Again, a cross section of where we were in society and time at that moment. You cannot change it. Do not try and change it. It's like it's like how everyone got frustrated about Han Solo and Greedo being messing around with that scene. It's the same thing, folks. When you think about it, don't do it. It is what it is. If you want to improve things.
When A Muppet Christmas Carol came out and they had taken away my "The Love Is Gone" song in the middle, and I'm like,
Really?
why did they get rid of it?
now it's an extra just on the DVD, but you won't.
Why did they get rid of it?
Huh?
Was there any reason why they got rid of it?
They said it didn't test well, and blah blah blah. But it was on the VHS and all of this stuff. But they said it was too, I don't know, emotional for kids. And I'm just like, that was my favorite part. That's real life right there. She walked away from him, and he did not go after her, which is why he's sad now.
Oh.
And then you have this random song that's a reprise of that sad song, and it makes no sense. And and that's the one that I'm like, out there. Rosie seems to be building this along with us as well. So, hello.
Nice one, Rosie.
But before he reverts back to his Lord of the Rings.
I thought he was a Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah, he's going to be going back to Lord of the Rings. He's got to get this night bus out of the way so he can revert back to his Lord of the Rings before Bad Game comes out.
I was going to say. And then, of course, there's Whatnot as well.
Yeah.
Whatnot? Right. I'm on bag 4 as well, by the way, folks. I'm on the last bag.
Yeah, last bag, guys.
This is a good, nice little set. I'm really enjoying this. Like I could buy.
Quaint.
I'm gonna buy a few of these because these are good buses to do. I wouldn't mind doing them in different colours or something like that. If you can get all the parts. If the windows are going to be made in some other colours, but this part here, I've never seen that part in any other colour other than grey. So I don't know. It's like the London bus, the tourist bus. I've got to buy a few of those. I've bought a couple already. But yeah, physical media is definitely making a comeback.
I think a play scale of the double-decker London bus would be nice. Like, because I don't really think there's mid-size of it, is there? No. Other than there is that Chinese New Year set, I thought, the tour bus. That's kind of like a play scale of a...
Yeah.
But not a true London bus, though. I don't think there is.
Yeah, it's funny that I thought there would have been, but yeah, there's not. I don't think so.
I feel like I would have come across it by now.
Yeah, not a problem. There are buses out there, but not like a London one. But the tourist one is very London-esque.
It's London-esque. Not exactly, but
yeah, it's close.
It's close, yeah.
Hey, we got Macca out there as well. Good to see you, Macca. Okay, so what's your thoughts on the set then that you got? Do you think it's a good addition to the tall neck? Have you built that one?
Yeah.
Cool,
Got it somewhere.
Yeah, I never got the tall neck. I got the figure, but I wish I had because it was meant to be one of the best sets of that year.
Just looks really, really gorgeous as well. When they do these sets like that, they just put everything into it, and it just look really, really good. So it's like, we want more.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, oh, brilliant, we got it. Cool.
Well, they don't do the Overwatch anymore, do they? And they come up with some good stuff of that.
Yeah, they were really.
I don't think they never released those Overwatch sets. That's why they're so crazy, right?
They never released them. They never what in America? They never released them. Really, I didn't realise that. But loads of them. Because the figures, I got one of them. It was a spaceship, like a big white spaceship, and my God, that was on like 50% off. That was over here, and you got like some really seriously good minifigures with that as well.
I don't think they were ever officially released.
It began with G. The name of the ship was G. It's something like it's like the name of a country between us and France. Ooh.
Guernsey?
No.
That's not a country.
GR. Does anyone in the chat know what it was? It will come to me. When I can get to my keyboard, I'll look it up.
You'll be sat there tomorrow having breakfast, and you'll be like, "Rah," whatever it is.
Yeah, it'll come to you.
Begins with G. GR. The something rather.
Gibraltar.
That's it. Gibraltar. Not quite GR, but there's G something R. Yeah, Gibraltar. It's a really good set. And it's got. I remember it had this. I think it had this like cockpit on it. It was like really red, beautiful red thing.
Maybe it was just the Overwatch 2 set that they delayed indefinitely. But I still never remembered Overwatch coming out.
It was just there was a bit of a hoo-ha about it, but yeah, good sets. Bastion, I think, was a really good set from that as well. Guys, you just bought one over last week. You bought one that I got as well.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what it's called. But it's got a nice sort of vehicle in it.
Great vehicle, really nice kind of side build to it of a building, very Mexican looking, and great figures. Awesome set. Everything you could want from a Lego set and more. Gibraltar, yeah. Thank you, Topic.
Is that gone?
Your set's about 750 pieces, guys, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can just look at the box now. New thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Why is that a thing now for us?
Isn't it to do with just that because they're centralising a lot of the factories or something now? So
Makes sense.
they're just making it a bit standard. Because I don't think you guys in the US get paper bags in sets as yet, do you?
Yep, still no. Still
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
No. See, all mine are paper bags. We said that about the burrows as well, which I will do the burrow review. It will come one day.
Coming this September, 1 year later.
Yeah, it'll be just the next one's announced. Take care, Andrew. Good to see you, dude. Have a top day, mate, and stay warm.
I'm only missing the Charms class. I think that's the only Harry Potter stuff. I like to always not buy everything, especially on those when there's no promos or anything, and I'm not in any fuss to get it.
Yeah, that's why I just got this in the F1 set. I want to buy like Transformers. I really want that one, but I wanted to build this one specifically first. And as much as people love brickheads and stuff like that, they're just not as popular as a lot of other things. They're really not. I've done multiple videos and streams and stuff like that of brickheads, and the numbers are always way down on those compared to something with minifigures in or something.
Particular.
What's it like?
I've also unrelated to Lego, but more in the gaming world. Civ 7 got released, so I've been trying to read up on all the differences. I'm not good at the game,
Yeah.
but I am a big fan. I like watching other people play it, and then I try and play it, and then I'm like, this is hard.
What sort of game is it, Laura?
It's a kind of a simulation world builder, and you build your society up from the ages, and you have to go to war with individuals. And Sid Meier's Civilization kind of epic series, and it kind of has a cult following. I'd say you could say a lot of Brits play it. Oh, what are they called?
Yeah.
I've completely forgot their name. They're quite popular over there.
Okay.
And
do you watch that on Twitch or do you watch that on YouTube?
People play it on Twitch. I do like more edited, I do like just YouTube videos because it's edited down. Because it's some of the longest, it's like Risk. It's like some of the longest games to play that you could choose to play if you can play on standard and epic and stuff like that. But
oh wow! They're just Blocks Magazine has just released a video showing the Steamboat. Oh my god! It's a cracker. That is.
Oh, but there.
Yeah,
check out one, isn't it?
Yeah, check out Blocks Magazine's feeds, everyone. Unless of course you
Insta.
Yeah, it's on Instagram. It looks pretty amazing. It's April the 7th. April the 7th. Bizarre. Oh, I've got goosebumps thinking about looking at that. Oh, that's weird. I've had an absolute reaction to it in the form of goosebumps.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
It's not cheap, but it is gorgeous.
That looks like one out of Disney. That's crazy.
Oh,
all right.
It's nice. 7th of April.
I'm waiting for it. Hold on. You gotta take the. There it is. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice.
Guys, what is that? Guys, that will go really well with the Western train.
No, really well. That's like, have you seen that film Maverick with Jodie Foster?
Yeah, I think I have. I love a big Jodie Foster fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I got goosebumps looking at that. I did. That is I do love a boat. Don't ask me why. I really do. That's pretty incredible, actually.
They've done a good job on that.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on my stories.
I think in Cincinnati, we have a pretty famous steamboat race every year. And it's, the Belle of Cincinnati and something of Louisville that they race every year, steamboat race.
Oh, do you know?
So I think that'll do very well here around, and it's always a part of the Kentucky Derby festivals, the festivities.
Oh, I love the way you say Derby, the Kentucky Derby. We call it a Kentucky Derby. It's so bizarre. I love the way you say it.
Sure. That's one thing that won't get out of me because I grew up in Kentucky, so it's like, no, it's a Kentucky Derby.
And I never would like it to either. Love you just the way you are. But this is nice. Get many of those guys. Slopey Trans Clear.
Oh, that's nice.
That I tell you what, if that come to the Pabble, I would buy hundreds of those.
That won't come to the Pabble. They don't fill up anymore.
I don't know. The luckiest you're gonna get is bestseller on. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Bestseller on Pab.
Oh, yeah. So you can. This is the weird thing I find. When you get days when you're going to buy new Lego sets, they reveal the stuff that's coming the following month.
Oh yeah. I'm sure we'll get Bell's Castle here soon as well. It's going to be a cascade of new big stuff. Like this is big stuff. That's not a small or cheap set.
No.
Even the crazy. What was the architecture that was rumored?
Oh,
I can't remember, but that's going to be very large.
Yeah, I mean,
I've already forgotten.
I want to get the Botanical Gardens, the Twilight Cullen House as well. The Evolution Stem is one that interests me.
Yeah, I should quite like look at that.
Jaws You still got the motorized lighthouse. I mean, the lighthouse,
I don't know
guys,
if I
it
can
kind of
do
goes
the
with that.
motorized light. Where would I put it? I just don't. It looks so cool, and I feel like I would kick myself for not getting it, but I just don't.
I'm trying to think which one that was. I heard that architecture one because they said it's going to be sort of similar scale to something else. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and I can't.
It was just the other day, wasn't it? It was like, I can't remember. What was it?
I've been in the same way, checked out, and just, I hear this stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's going to be cool, but I don't think that's going to be something for me because I just don't have anywhere to put it if I'm going to be in Harry Potter for 10 more years.
There's a gift with purchase with that Steamboat as well. Yeah, 152-piece gift with purchase features ticket window. There's a ticket window tower jetty museum with Steamboat model and a microfigure, meaning it probably won't be the same scale as the 21356 River Steamboat. The bigger Lego Ideas model measures 69 centimeters long. Oh, that's big.
It is beautiful.
Okay, Titanic.
Yeah, I think the Titanic's just too big for me. It really is, but this is lovely. I got the Shackleton boat, not the Endurance. I got the gift with purchase for it. Well, maybe at the end of the stream we'll take a look at this, folks, once we've built it, because it looks beautiful. And I tell you what, guys, you could steampunk that up. It would look really good.
Oh god.
Tubby Big says there's so many sets I want this year, but I'm completely run out of room. I've still got sets I've bought over the last year that I haven't been. I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. That's why I'm setting up.
You ran out of room a year ago.
Yeah. He's running at high capacity.
Well, between Star Wars and this, just wait. The big. It's like I'll just put the Death Star on my bed.
Honestly, that's why it pays to like not deviate from the themes that you collect.
You can't. You can appreciate. You can even, like. I understand now why people build it and then just resell it because they want to have it. They want the experience of building it, and then they just turn it in and just like, all right, whatever is next, and they just use it as a sunk cost to be like having it just for a temporary time is still worth.
And wasn't over the last 4 years, Lego have every now and again it kind of bubbles to the surface, but Lego were going to do rentable Lego sets.
I don't know how they're going to do that.
I don't know. But it was all. I mean, how they keep them clean, I don't know for a start and things like that. But yeah, it was a thing at one time. They were thinking about it.
The cafe, we have a Lego cafe here in our city that people can bring their kids to, and they can rent out sets, and it dictates to parents about like, hey, if it has a green sticker, it's probably going to take this long. And like it's this
Good
level, and then it's a yellow sticker if you're planning on being here an hour, and then if you want to really settle in, that they may have a red sticker and just like, okay, this is going to be around 2 hours, but then it gets put all back in broken down, get all put back in the Tupperware, it gets coated and stuff to make sure everything is there, and they're still kicking, they're doing quite well, so.
Yeah,
it's a model that works.
I tell you what, Lauren, I'll be interested to know a little bit about them because a few weeks ago, a company got in touch with me. I say company, it's a couple got in touch with me, and they said, "Hi, Greg, like listening to London Calling, blah 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 blah. We're based in this location. We obviously realise you're in the city and stuff like that, but would like to invite you to an opening of a Lego themed." Coffee bar, just like how you were describing it just then. So anyway, they then at the end of it kind of said whereabouts they're located, and I kid you not, it's about 2 miles away from where I live. So I'm like, well, and they still don't know this, they still don't realise this, but I'm going to be like, so that'll be something that's coming back in, that's kind of coming up in the future, folks. So what's this
people want something to do while it's been a big draw for kids, and it's in a really nice area where it's walkable. There's other things there. I think you can bring in a pizza and stuff and play because they really have limited snacks. I think it was their initial idea was a little bit larger, but there's still, they still quite do well. I haven't been brave enough to go down there just because it's a bit of a hassle to go because you have to like park in the parking structure and the whole big thing. And they took out the Barnes and there was a gorgeous Barnes and Noble there where I went.
Was there?
And they took it out, and I was just so sad.
Hey, Anna, good to see you as well. Yeah, because licenses the concept of like Percy Jackson and Lord of the Rings. That Steamboat is going to do very, very well. It's expensive. There's some big expensive sets coming out this year, man. It's continuous.
Yeah.
Like when
I think this is going to be one of the most expensive years. With not just with the 1K. There's a lot of 2, 3, 4 triple digit numbers being thrown out there for everything, even the new Disney cast and stuff. So I'm just like,
yeah. Sometimes it's like, oh, just slow down.
Yeah, you almost want to not like it so you can pass on it easy.
this was going to be the one I wanted.
Yeah, Topic, I'm the same, mate. Even I'm breaking sets down and putting them into zip bags. I'm doing what TJ does.
Breaking sets down. How does that work?
But the guy last week, the one selling the retro sets, he did exactly that. He had these really quite nice, actually, plastic cases. He sold the sets in, which I thought was kind of definitely an upgrade to cardboard boxes or zip bags, and he just had them all color coded, and the Fabuland sets sold just like that. He had a lot of Fabuland.
Where did they all go? I wonder.
Yeah.
I think they got split mostly between just 2 people. I think in the end, all the Fabuland ones.
Yeah, I think Australia's got a good amount of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gift with purchase is a ticket booth apparently. Okay, I'm getting Twitter updates coming through as we're streaming, but a day of reveals. I think the Steamboat folks expect that to be the thumbnail for next week's London Calling. We'll dive down into that one.
I really listened to people. I think this kind of proves the survey of just the only reason to buy something at Lego anymore early are gift with purchases, especially without double VIP and stuff.
It's the only way they differentiate themselves.
Only way.
Oh, but there is another reason I buy stuff day one as well. I use a company called Rookerton, and they give you 9% off.
I say Rakuten.
You say Rakuten. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but I call it Rookerton because UK.
Everyone just like it's RAKUTEN.
Yeah, that might be a Gregism.
Listen, this is not non-sponsored because they sponsor a lot of people. I just got a check back for $190 from Rakuten because I try and really focus on when there is double points and stuff. I'll always buy through Rakuten.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know you did that. I've just literally started this year.
Yeah.
Day one, January the 1st. All the sets I bought on January the 1st, folks, that I bought online, and I did get it using express delivery as well. That one order, I got back over £30 in cash, and I was like, well, that was good.
Yeah.
So over the course of a year, I'll surpass £100. I mean, it's money for nothing, and the bricks for free.
And even add that to credit card points and stuff like that. You can play the game. Just be responsible out there, guys.
Oh, use your money wisely, folks. Smart money.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I shop with American
It's
Express.
hard out there.
Good cash
Some
back.
of us just eat pizza. Cucumber and cheese.
It's what you do, though. It's what you do to get by. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's all I need. Who needs the bread? I just eat. Grill dinner is some cucumber, vinegar, and cheese, and boom. Some compresse, right? You just add tomatoes in there.
It's nutrition. It's nutrition.
But no, I'm excited for people to start talking about Chicago and getting excited about that.
Yeah. And that's not cheap either. So, But it is going to be good. It's totally good. Honestly, Topic, check it out, man. Like, they're really good. Like the cashback is like 9%. Sometimes it's even 11%.
Yeah,
So-
it changes like day to day, but if you keep an eye on it and stuff, I even buy a lot of my expensive skincare from it when it's like on really good
Yeah,
cashback.
you got to do it. You have to do it in this day and age. And there's no reason not to anyway.
No, it's weird because you just assume that people have, like had contracts in the background and the consumer is the last part. It's all about marketing and advertising and stuff like that in the background. So
That's all it is. But I've done it once and it works for me. The new night bus is near perfect. It's just needed Dree head, which I think is the shrunken head.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not perfect. It's not perfect because there's stuff about the other ones. And Lauren today, Chris, has got literally every night bus you could imagine. Hey guys, just an idea. Soapbox-tastic 2026. You could do like a night bus version of it.
Oh yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night bus.
Interesting.
Oh, so here's the thing. So I obviously released a video earlier on this week of me and Gaz doing our Soapbox-tastic. Gaz and his It's Still in One Piece vid. And there's going to be a funny one coming as well, Gaz. Another funny one coming with me and Jake Studs.
Oh, okay.
And it got billed as Twitter versus YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Or Twitch versus YouTube, I should say. And so we'll see how that goes and how I fared in that.
Purple versus red.
It is. It literally is. But the funny thing was, he was videoing me. I was videoing him. I've got his footage now, so I can kind of play around with the video quite a bit. I have to say, I'm a bit more competitive than I realised. I have to say, when I watched the video back,
You, Greg? No.
yeah, I was
Surely not.
like, literally, it was like, oh god, that's me, very, very much unfiltered. So I was. But it was a good giggle, though, wasn't it, guys?
Not too unfiltered, I think.
You're gonna have to go ZMB live, unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you want like totally unfiltered, like not even thinking. That's a good I enjoy their podcast, by the way.
It's very fun. I'm glad as they have even run into limitations with Lego and stuff. I'm glad they keep doing their podcast, and I think it's a really nice time for them to do content together and stuff. But those two, I am sad. It's sad to report, but they have officially are not going to Chicago this year. So
Really?
just didn't work out in cards. Yeah, Brian or Zach.
Oh, that neither of them are going. Oh, that is a pity.
I
That is
know, it's such a pity. But good things are happening. It's all good things. It's just overwhelming, and where that's Father's Day weekend and stuff, I think it's hard and stuff. But
yeah, I do hear them. They do suffer with that.
interesting.
Yeah.
I do like it. It is fun. It's
Oh, so
quite
you
a
finished it? Let's
grown-up-
have a look.
Quite a grown-up version.
I thought you were talking about Zach still.
I do like him. Yeah, I do have to agree.
He's fun. I was like, oh yeah, I think that too.
Interesting. This
Oh, I prefer the windows on the new one.
new. Oh, I do like the windows in the new one. It's a lot. I don't think they're being equally. Let me get them on the same side. This is the one we've just built. It's hard. It is interesting because this is one. I'll take Stan off. It's quite grown up. Like I like the back is really sleek. Yeah, and it looks just a little bit more put together than all. You just realize the difference in the windows when they're at the side.
Yeah, when they're side by side, they look significantly different.
It's significantly different. And it's not bad because I'm not as bothered. The one thing that I did really love about the old this old model is the play feature of this door. Just
Oh, the
being
door. That's a
open up.
good point. Good shout.
That the accessibility of it is just, and I think how much room, and I really love the like little play feature of like how large this chandelier was, and like the bed could be like rushed back and forth completely of, you know, like rushing around. So that is one thing about the old one that I do still really appreciate. And the shrunken heads we've of course been over, but I think this looks quite grown up. It's quite a nice, it's quite a sleek, very solid
Yeah.
model. And you know, the tiers come off just fine, and there's still a bed in each one, and I don't think anything's wasted, and you still have a fiddly chandelier that's still it can kind of move. It moves.
Yeah. It's so bizarre, that chandelier being in there in the movie. It's like, that is bonkers.
You know, and the bed still rock back and forth and whatnot, but it's quite nice. I really like the new one, and I'm glad it differentiated itself. It's a lot of purple, but I think this is the closest, the most realistic one we've got.
Yeah.
I think so too. And I think the windows are finished off better, especially at the front. Like the top front ones, I think look much better.
Yeah, I appreciate what they did on the old one, and this was just what they had to do with that, how angular it was to fit that, and it was a clever fix for what they had to do. But yeah, like that, this new piece, I think this is a recolor of some kind, but that piece made all the difference in how nice that was.
Those windows do look a lot better, actually.
Mm.
Just looking at it like that.
Too.
On the side as well, it just screams bus a bit more, I think, than the last version.
Well, if you look at the previous version, it's really quite. It's like a greenhouse, a purple greenhouse on wheels.
Well, especially when you compare it, like, but that's kind of all we knew, like how big the like windows were on everything. Like we had the same windows on.
Yeah.
Running out of room here. It's not long.
I'm quite fond of that,
Get a bigger
that
garage.
original one.
The original one is fun because of how ridiculously tall it is, and like look the
That is a fun build. There's no doubt about that. That is quite. It's ridiculous. It's so.
I you know, there's something enjoyable about how like kind of funny and tall and blocky it is. Like this is like classic Lego.
Yeah.
And you know, you just kind of see it softly improve itself through the years, and finally you get to this. It's just a fun graduation of things. And I think it's slightly shorter, but only because of the plate on this. Like it's where it's smooth. I like the top is smoothed off, which is nice.
That is an awesome panel of you showing all those off with you in the background there. Honestly, it's so cool. If
you really admire it, and this is why I don't mind like it at all. Like I'm gonna still, in all from worst to best, I am.
Yeah, show us what your best to worst or worst to best one is.
It's almost in release order. Okay.
Oh wow.
This is the best one. The newest. Agreed. Best one. Number one. I really enjoy how real it is. I still so much liked the 2018. I'm just going to call it 2018 run.
Yeah.
The most recent one, the closest to this one, because it was such a fun build, and there were so many play features inside. We got the best Dre, Stan Shunpike, and the hat, and like his ticket counter and stuff. That was really well done. We got so much with this. But then I'm going to go with the oldest one because of how funny and tall it is. That's my third favorite. And I enjoy its ridiculousness. You still have the printed shrunken head. That was really fun. And I'll go with the oldest one. And then in last place, not for any other reason than I just like the others more. But this one just had I think the least development in between. we're just kind of stuck in between of this oldest one and the 2018 revamp. It just kind of was settled in the middle, and it was just like, guys, we got to release a night bus. So that's how I would line them up, because this one still is special, because I think this was the first night bus that I owned, and then I went back and collected the others.
Oh, okay.
This was my first, and then I went back, and then I think I went unsure of that history. I'll have to look back in my own. But that's so great. It's so lovely to have them all, and then hopefully I can see them coming out with another poly bag. Give us an updated version.
Well, I tell you what, right? If they come out with a big one, like a larger scale one, they'll definitely do a poly bag.
It's happening, Greg. It's just a matter of time.
100%. I think it was great. Genuinely, when I asked if you could make it on today, I did not expect you to. I thought you've probably got one or two of the other ones, but not. You literally would have them all.
Greg, I have every Harry Potter set except the Cherub Charms class.
Very cool.
Not all of them built, I will say. There's plenty of old Hogwartses that I do not have built. And the old Diagon Alley I still have saved. And none of them sealed or anything, but the old dragon set, the first cast, got that one. There's plenty. There's not many left that I haven't built, but there's some classic sets that I haven't built yet.
There is what I like about this new one is the snot techniques on the back.
On the back that make it so smooth. Yeah. That's such a nice, and like the rounded back, and it's still like the smooth rectangle that it is.
It is.
Yes. There's been plenty of micro scale night buses that have been in the.
We were saying just that earlier on, dude. 100%. That's what we want. It will sell like hotcakes, especially in London. Especially in London as well, the Leicester Square store. Don't forget about the new night bus that came in the micro scale Diagon Alley.
Yeah. You've got to include all the micro scales that I'm sure at least 2 have come in advent calendars. They
look good together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they look. This is why I can't say no. Just like, oh, it's a night bus, and I'm like, yay!
That's the thing, though. Fandom doesn't care.
Super accessible that somebody not with a lot of room can easily, catch them up. But it is funny. It kind of stair steps down. It's just like tallest. Less dramatic.
Yeah, it's a really enjoyable build. This is good.
It's lovely. It's quick. It builds up quick, and you remember. You're reminded that it's empty. I think we got an improved Ernie.
I like the witch as well. Ernie's good. The witch is
the sleeping witch, which I still think that torso has been reused, but it is nice that they included her in this one, because we never got a sleeper, like, even though she was in the bus. So we never actually got a version of her.
Now,
that was a nice addition.
Seeing as you've got all those other night buses as well, if there was one thing you could have from all of the other 3 that you've got and have it in this, would it be something like the shrunken head? Would you have that in there?
That's really the only. I kind of understand in this one, because they didn't have a lot of room to work with, but I still think you could have had it somewhere, even if you needed to print it on a window, or even if it was. I would have even taken it. I know we hate it. I know we hate them. A transparent sticker. I would have taken a transparent sticker of a shrunken head, because I still think the representation of it is still important, because it was in the movie. So
it was there. It was there.
So I think that's the only. Or the door opening. You know what? Since I'm a displayer, I would just go with the shrunken head representation, and you would practically have everything. But
Yeah.
the swinging, the accessibility of the swinging door would be a close up. That's great. That's really fun.
So they could just like recolor like the baby head, because that's kind of slightly smaller. You had that for a shrunken head, that would be quite good.
You could have done the micro. You could have had a micro baby head that was printed.
Yeah.
That would have been good. That would have been really good. I'll have to think about that. I don't think it comes in any color other than yellow right now. I have to think about it. Do you get maybe flesh tone? Like the Caucasian?
Must do. Must have.
I'll look into that, but I do think the Dre headbutts would have been nice.
There we go. Job's a good one.
Look at that crew. How do they all fit?
I love it. The bus itself, I think, is really, really, really nice. The back end is the kind of like the area that's kind of had most of the facelift on it.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got all those new windows. And just so you guys and girls out there, and Lauren has shown this off beautifully, but just to flex as well. I got this version.
She's not the only one with two buses.
Yeah, I got two too. But yeah, it is significantly different. The design it's like everything really. It's when you reimagine something, it's the same, but it's different. And my preference is definitely this one. Of course, this one had the ability to open up. I'm just trying to think which side it was that opened up. I think it was the.
And no, it's lower. Go lower on the side.
Oh yeah.
It's just a door.
That's it. Just there.
There you
like
go.
That. There we go. It had that. So the brief was probably quite different. To be honest, this has probably got a better chandelier as well. But do you know what? If you wanted the ultimate one, arguably take parts from this and put it in this one.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is easy. But collectors being collectors, we like things just to be left as they are. I'm guessing. But yeah, really good though. I mean, from the front, I think both look great. I mean, we all know what they are, don't we?
Yeah.
Interestingly, then I just spotted the number plate is missing. It's there on the new one, but it's not there on the old one, which is kind of like a strange omission. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's a small thing. It's just a registration number.
You can always swap the pieces if you really wanted to, couldn't you?
That's the thing, guys. You totally can if you've got both. But yeah, it's OBS is saying, yeah, this makes me buy the new Privet drive so much. Only 3 months to go. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting that too. I love all that because the Privet drive was in the movies loads. It was there. I think it was probably in every single one, wasn't it? So why not? But anyway, so that is the Night Bus, the 2025 March the 1st edition. Is the irony is we've had
Only Harry Potter March 1st set. If it were a random thing of just, I think it's
isn't it? It was like of all the ones, this is the one I was most excited for, and I've got a couple of other Harry Potter ones to do as well. But I tell you what, while we're all together, just together for a few more minutes, should we take a look at that new Steamboat? Steamboat.
About this.
I know. Let's do it. We can do this. Let's pop that there, so it kind of looks still pretty good deal. Oh, here we go. So yeah, let's take a look. Let me see if I can find it first. So let me just get rid of that. We got it there. Oh, actually, yeah, here we go. Go straight there to it. So so obviously, folks, being March the 1st, you then get to see all the new stuff that's going to be coming out in the near future. Now, it's not on, let me just double check, is actually just see if it is on lego.com, because I did have a look earlier on and it wasn't, but of course it was only just announced. So let's just see if it is there. Oh, it is. Oh, it's literally gone up in the last 10 minutes. So there we go. Let's take a look. We can get a reaction from us all. So let's get this on. Hopefully they might have even done a decent video with it. I'll be amazed if they haven't. But anyway, let's all have a look at this together. Now, all the 27 of you that are out there watching this at the moment, do us a little favour, give the stream a thumbs up, check out the survey, and of course, if you want to know a little bit more about Lauren, aka Bright Switch Bricks, and of course Gaz Minifig Who, then check out their details in the description below. Let's take a look at this. This is the new Steamboat.
That's nice.
4,000 pieces or 4,090 pieces, £289. It's not cheap. Blimey, it looked good next to the Orient Express though. Let's take a look, shall we? We've got some videos. We've got 2 videos. Oh, they look good. Right, okay. Let's take a look at the pictures first, shall we? I want to know what you boys and girls out there think. And if you're watching this back today as well, do me a favour, leave a comment. We've got a little bit of Ninjago going on there, but just between the 2 funnels, guys. Master Woo.
What's the name? It's got a nameplate plaque on the side of the boat as well.
I'd be amazed. Yeah, Amelia. Oh my God. I know someone called Amelia as well. That's cool.
Is that the name of the designer, maybe? I wonder. They do Easter eggs like that all the time, don't they?
I think he is. I think the designer was called Amelia. I think you're right.
Nice touch if it is.
Oh, 100%. I'm pretty sure the Amelia definitely, because I remember thinking, oh, I know someone called Amelia.
Oh, they have to get to the purchase thing too. Interesting. The Amelia ticket booth.
Look at this. This is nice. Oh, we've got a band in there as well. We've got a jazz band.
Oh, jazz.
Oh, see, this goes with the jazz club, guys. It's a ridiculous connection, but it does. Oh, we've got a nice sticker there.
Oh,
What
that's
stickers
a
in there?
nice touch. Look at that. It moves.
We've got
Very
mechanisms. Let's see what they're saying there. The autistic hobbyist says this looks great.
Oh, that's a really nice sticker.
Price looks very fair considering how giant the set is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three.
Chris is saying looks great, but not for me. It'll look cool next to the
Both
endurance.
people are going crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This
The
one and the Black Pearl later on? Stop.
Well, yeah. Oh, dang.
And
Yeah.
Goonies? Why, that could be a boat. We don't know. So
Yeah, good
That
point
Goonies
actually.
one.
many boats.
Guys, he's going to want the
Yeah.
Goonies one.
I want the
loves
Black
that.
Pearl as well. If it's got the 3 windows at the back instead of the 2.
Oh, look at the detail. He's got if that detail's not there, Lego, you're in trouble. Gaz is going to be after you. Oh yeah, no, this is nice. Oh, that's a nice technique. They've turned the tables upside down. The
Yeah.
4x4.
Turn
Oh,
the
I like
tables in
that.
this one.
Yes. Oh, that's
What was that
different.
piece as well for the?
I don't know about the light. What's the light
Yeah.
piece? I don't know that one.
Those light pieces, they're new. I bet they're new because they're opalescent as well, and you don't get
Yeah,
much.
I was going like, is this in a friend's space center?
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. That's the sort of thing where they kind of try them parts on. But I've never seen one before. But then I don't build that many Lego Friends sets. But they are cool, folks. So do check out that thing. Don't dismiss it. Polarbrick says, nice looking set, but like the Fabuland Steamboat that Helen picked up at Bricktastic, but better. Yes, there we go. That one too. Honestly, everyone was like flies round, you know what.
Too.
Yeah.
So
boat.
many boats.
Yeah, that's a good boat. That's definitely on my
wild
list of ones to get. Oh, guys, got the string in there as well.
Is that new string piece as well? You know, because there's a new one that came out with the Leonardo set, wasn't there?
Yeah, they look like pylons or some sort. Those don't have electrical pylons on those. I don't know, steam anyway. but
Stacks.
That's nice. That's a nice chair in the background. I mean, no nuclear bunker on the go here. Though that potentially could be a blow up bed, which kind of ruins it a little bit. Equally, it could be a nice chair. Who knows? It does look like one of those blow up beds, guys. Just saying.
You sell your bed, get
Yeah.
a blow up mattress, buy the set. That's what
You know what I like about this?
you don't need a
right?
bed.
What's going on with that door? What's the plastic on this door all about? That's weird. Everything's really lovely and ornate, other than the IKEA coffee table it's sitting on. So that's nice.
They're waiting for their Wicked bricks to arrive. That's why they put it there.
Yeah, well, Wicked Bricks will be coming up with something right now. You can betcha. It's nice. That's one of the sets of the year, folks. I'm saying it now. I'm calling it out. That is quite something. Should we have a look at the video? I think we should. I mean, even if you're not going to buy it, like OBS, you can totally appreciate it. You really can. I've got to look back at my memories just popped up on my screen, and it's a picture of Stuart Harris. That's quite random. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's have a look at this. I'll just dull the music as soon as I can. There we go. Oh, got it straight away. Let's do this. This looks amazing. Let's go. Nice rug as well. I don't say that very often. Here we go. We're going in. As I zoom in. Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. It's drinking water. It's not vodka. There we go. Yeah.
God, look at the size of that. That's massive.
Movie
Oh.
ladder.
That's good.
Mm.
That can be
Oh, I
more.
think Martin's right. I think it's the mace piece. It's
Yeah.
recoloured.
Yeah, lovely, very nice. Yeah, very beautiful set. Beautiful set. Let's go one more run through it, shall we?
So I think this is tan. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. No, it's tan.
Nice. Okay, give it another hour, folks. There'll be a Jang video going up about this. There's a bit of decorating done in that room, but otherwise it looks very nice.
I love that rudder moving. That's so good.
Imagine
Yeah.
the Will It Float videos calling it now.
Yes.
That is a big
I don't think
set.
it will. That's not a large hole.
I really do like those little lamps. The
Right?
Yeah.
Curious.
Like the bathroom at the top there. I mean, it's big. That is a big
Fun.
set. That's a big. It's a good sideboard, isn't it, guys? So
It's minifig scale as well, isn't it? They just haven't actually got any in it. Is that
yeah,
right?
it doesn't. I haven't seen any minifigs in
Looks
this.
close. Like with the railing and stuff, it looks like it would match up pretty well.
I mean, it totally does. Like, let's have a look. Figs. I haven't seen any pictures of figs.
Yeah.
Let's see if they've got. We'll soon find out. And
gift with purchase is on the
where's the
bottom
gift
of the page. If you scroll down. Yep, take a boost.
Oh, yeah,
There
yeah.
it is there. Yeah.
Oh, that's quite
Get the Amelia. It's called the Amelia Ticket Booth. Sign up for the Lego Insiders today and get this gift with purchase of the Lego Ideas River Steamboat. Starts on the 7th of April. I mean, that's like literally 4 weeks after this. We'll all be talking Star Wars. There we go. Oh, I got to sign in. There we go. Got to create an account. But there we go. But they're the other ones we got. The Icons Jaws set.
Oh,
which
another
is,
boat.
Yeah, very nice.
Forgot
We need,
about the boat.
well, you know what they said in it? We need a bigger boat. And that's exactly what we've got with this. There's no doubt about that. Endurance was a sailing boat. So we've got like a motorboat, a steamboat, and now a sailing barge. So, yeah, I mean, we're going everywhere with all this. We've got a rowing boat as well that came with a gift we purchased. We've got the ticket office for it. Oh, there we go. They're out
It's
today.
crazy.
Yeah.
That would
it
look
is.
really good as all the collection of all the ships and stuff.
Yeah. What can we say? There's a lot of cool ships around. There really is. This is right up there with the
Oh, very cool.
yeah, I've got the
Like,
Ninjago
looking
one, and that looks just amazing. The one from the movie. Very nice. Very, very cool indeed. So there we go, folks. Look at that. A little bit of steamboat action from the stream, which is a nice kind of add-on. In today's survey, we asked a very simple question. It's March the 1st. And did you buy any new Lego? Yes, said 19%. No, 56%. Nothing wrong with that, especially with some of the big sets that are coming out. However, a big factor in that would have been that 9% of you are waiting to get the T-Rex fossil that comes out in about 2 weeks, I think it is. Lauren, you got any thoughts on the T-Rex fossil? Is it for you? Is it a good set, but your pass on it?
I quite agreed with the panel yesterday that I can really admire it, but I just don't have room and I can't stray. But I think it's going to do well. As I said, my little brontosaurus in the Natural History Museum is basically all I need. That's all I have room for. I still have the Welcome Center from Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park. That I'm good with that one. But this is so good. It's really cool, and I think it'll do well.
Big,
I
yeah.
just don't have the room. Like where
I'm the same.
for that, it's quite fickle, as Craigster was saying. It's just kind of like there's still, I'm good.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like
I'm
it's
the same.
void
I get
build either.
it's plenty of wow factor.
Very
If anyone
cool.
bought it for me, obviously I'll build it, but it's not one I'm going to go out and get because it will look great behind me, but the Falcon hides all sorts of things.
Yeah,
for me.
you just got to prioritize other things in the future and stuff. Of just kind of like admire, nod, walk away.
Yeah. And the Steamboat looks amazing. And will it be a day one? I doubt it. But who knows? Who knows what happens in our minds between now and then, folks. Anyways, I want to thank Gaz for joining us today as well. Gaz, do you want to show us? Now you're pretty swift builder. Did you actually get to finish it?
Yeah. So I've got as you've seen already, I've got the Shell Walker, which you've seen already, which is really cool as well. Because I just love the fact that this is all paneling rather than stickers. And then we've also got the sawtooth as well, which is really cool. Completely like all the legs and the arms and the head and the neck and all that move as well. So it's really articulated as well. So yeah, really, really cool. But yeah, I just love the aesthetic of these games as well. So.
Have you got what about the minifigures that came with it as well?
Yeah,
got a favorite among those?
Yeah, I mean it would still be Aloy, but I mean the print on Vile's really good as well. It's not going to focus because it doesn't.
Good stuff.
Love that hairpiece. I got to say, I love it. I mean, that's what my hair looks like when I wake up in the morning, folks.
It's just got like a really simple, small sort of cape, but it just really works. It's just really cool. So yeah, really good. Really good set.
I liked, Gaz. I'm going to be expecting you to send me some pictures for London Calling on Friday with those.
Yeah.
With the TARDIS in the background, along with the tall neck as well.
Oh, I have to dig the TARDIS out. I can't remember which box.
We got homework, guys.
Get the TARDIS out. Gaz, you probably got one in your bathroom or something. You definitely have.
No.
He's the sort. He's the sort of person that would do that, I'll tell you.
It loads up there. You can't see it. It's just loads up there.
Gaz, are you going to be watching your new Doctor Who DVD tonight?
I don't know. We might be watching the film tonight. It depends.
Okay, he'll be watching it in the next half hour, folks. Anyway, Lauren, Lauren, thanks for being here today. Super appreciated all your expertise on the night bus. Unbelievable.
Hardly.
Honestly, love it to bits. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. The knowledge and showing us all the other ones as well was cool. And anyway, we love streaming with you, so thank you for that. Gaz, good having you here as well. Honestly, I absolutely love streaming and building with you guys, and of course all you lovely lot out there as well. I just want to say thanks for everybody who tuned in today. If you're watching this back, leave a comment, let us know what you got maybe on this March the 1st. What do you think of the Steamboat as well? That's a nice kind of add-on to the stream as well, taking a look at that. Those opalescent lamps, very nice. We like those. We love a nice bit of new parts that are out there. Is it new? Was it out on the Friends set? Who knows? New Elementary will soon tell us, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in today. Thank you, Martin, for being out there as well. We had one brick stud as well. Philip Jones was out there. Philip, welcome to the stream. He's not going to be buying anything today. He's waiting for this VIP space monorail. That will be a thing. I think it will be out in a matter of hours' time. The timing is a bit weird. Definitely will be there tomorrow, but do check out later tonight as well. We had Polar Bricks was there. We had the Autistic Hobbyist was there too. Martin, as always, was out there. Love you to bits, Martin. Thank you so much for being there. Anna Reyes was there. And, of course, last but by no means least, we had one brick stud, young Chris. So anyway, folks, Lauren, Gaz, thank you for being here today. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. And just remember this, that Lego, it is a wonderful thing. It truly is. It's a little bit expensive as well, but hey, we all love it, don't we? And each and every one of you out there are absolutely gorgeous and wonderful, and have a top weekend, folks. Love you to bits, and I will see you very, very soon. Good day.